Hello, everybody. How are we doing? I'm on the side right now because I am joined by a very special guest. You guys love him. He's here. It's Big Ian. He's travelled all the way from York today, and we're in sunny Manchester, which definitely is not sunny Manchester whatsoever. And we're going to be getting into your team lineups today. It's the Watchalong. We're here with a few Guinnesses. We're here with a few Staropramens. We're here with you for about 3 hours, everybody, as well. So make sure you're tuning into everything One Leeds. I'm really, really happy to be back tonight. Thank you so much for all of your glowing support, as always, everybody. I'm happy you like the new setup. It's been a little bit of work to get it all sorted, a little bit of money. But I just want you guys to always know that literally when you give a donation, I don't take a penny out. Literally don't take a penny out. I have a business account of which it all goes into. And I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it's been a lot in rejigging this, getting the sound, getting more lights, getting a new camera. So I just want you to see exactly what's happening right now. So thank you so much for your ongoing support, any donations, everything like that. I just want you to see it because I can't stand it when channels say, "Oh, give me donations, help towards the channel." Then you see nothing change. You see absolutely nothing change. So thank you so much for all of your ongoing support. We're going to be speaking about everything at Leeds United today. We're going to be speaking alongside that about your lineup, with which I'm a bit giddy about. I wonder why. By the way, everybody, the sharpening of knives for me if Joseph doesn't have a good performance. So I'm ready for it, baby. I'm ready for it. Listen, Joseph starting and Peru coming on. I'm all about it. How are you feeling anyway? How are you feeling? Get your thoughts in the comment section below. Straight away, we're going to be going on the lineup. Let's go into it, shall we? Borough, we'll start over there, shall we? A really good lineup from Borough, to be honest. I like what they've done. Dieng in net, the dodgy goalkeeper, who we can definitely test tonight. Dijksteel, Matt Clark, who, by the way, started against us last time out, and somehow we didn't put him under any pressure as they won 3-0. Bizarre, but it is. Guess who was starting up top, baby? Guess who was starting up top? Yeah, Patrick Bamford. Some people wanted to start right now, and they had Matt Clark and Johnny Howson at the back, and we didn't score a goal. There we go. So they've got Edmondson at the back, who's decent. Barlasser, I should say, who obviously got their goal against Burnley. Hayden Hackney, who's one of the top young players in the Championship. Ben Doak, another one, a joke. Finn Azaz got from Plymouth as well. Top player. McGree up front, which is a pretty surprising one. And Latte Lath. And they've got a strong bench as well. Gilbert on the bench, who started against us last time. Isaiah Jones, who started against us last time. Bergzorg, who was crap at Burnley, but is a good option. Conway as well, who I think is top 3 in the scorer charts. And then let's go over to the team that we love the most, shall we? Ilamele, Net, Verba, Strout, Rodon, Byram, Tanaka, Rothwell, James, Aronson, Nonso, Joseph. I do this to be the pantomime villain a lot, to be honest. Like with Joseph, look, I like Joseph. I rate Joseph. Has he got to improve? Yes. But I'm being the pantomime villain at this moment in time. I 100% know that if he hasn't scored a hat-trick inside 15 minutes, I'm going to get about 150 DMs from Leeds fans telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, which is fine. So yeah, we'll see what he does. I think it's a good move starting Joseph because I think Perot needs a rest. And I think in game as well, you're going to get a hell of a lot more, in my opinion, from Matteo Joseph. So even if Joseph doesn't score, if Peru comes on when people are tired and then Peru is able to get the advantage from that, I'm all about that. No problem. Get your thoughts in the comment section below as well. Really interested to hear your thoughts in this post-match chat as well, everybody. So let's get on to the goals conceded. I wanted to get, excuse me, dying again. Goals per match, 0.7. Leeds United conceded. Borough, 1.7. If we just go to goals per match as well, Leeds scoring 1.7, Borough scoring 1.7. Our statistics are pretty much nailed on. We pretty much do everything the exact same when it comes to us and Borough. XG, shots, chance creation. Leeds and Borough are pretty much the exact same. As you can see here, expected goals. We're only beaten by one team in this division, and it is Borough. It is Borough. Leeds are second in the tally, and we're well below our expected goals at the minute. Sheffield United, I think, are exceeding theirs, and Burnley are well below theirs as well. So it just shows that they've got good finishers in the final third. Key players this evening. I disagree with this editor, who is a Leeds fan as well, who helps me out. But his key players, I think that's Coburn. I think it is Coburn, Josh, and Joe Rodon. I'm going to go with mine tonight, being Ben Doak up against Max Verber. And I am actually going to go with Max Verber being the other one, because I think Max tonight has got a big task on his hands, especially if Ben Doak come off and you see Isaiah Jones coming on. That is a problem for Leeds United. But can he do a better job than he did against Borough last time, of which he's remembered for when it comes to Leeds United fans, because every Leeds fan seems to reference that performance. Last results against Borough, goal fest, absolute goal fest. 3-0. Obviously, Borough beating us at Ellen Road earlier on this season, which is probably quite indicative. 3-4 at the Riverside, which was an absolutely mad game and probably could have gone either way. 3-2 at Allen Road and 1-0 as well. Big chances missed. Leeds missing 33. Borough missing 30 this season. And the team rating, as we always do, everybody, it is a dead heat. Dead heat. 7.4, 7.3. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you make of the lineup? Are you happy with it? Are you not happy with it? Yeah, get your thoughts in the comment section below, everybody. Really interested to hear what you think tonight. I'm going to be joined by Big Ian as well. Lofts thought Grimsby had moved over, had come over. No, he hasn't, mate. He hasn't. He's not come over. Evening, Connor. Big Colin Joseph. Hope it works out. I do, man. I hope it works out, or I'm going to get a lot of crap. I don't care though. I support my boy, man. I support him. I think he's a good starter. I'm happy with us starting with Matteo. Like I look at the benefits of the team, and I think the team are gonna be far outweighed in the positive sort of slant than with Perot. Perot is anonymous a lot of the game, but he scores goals, and Joseph hasn't hit his feet yet. He hasn't hit that level yet, and I would agree with people. But for people to score goals, everyone, we have to see minutes. And if we don't see minutes, I don't understand what we're supposed to do here. I don't understand what we're supposed to do. If we're not seeing minutes, then it's just a redundant conversation, isn't it? Joseph's getting 8 or 10 minutes or 25 minutes. It's fine. But with the methodology earlier on in the season was Joseph starts, where's the defense out, Perot comes on. If Joseph doesn't score, Perot scores. That was working. So now we've changed it around a little bit. I think Farker has done this in sort of the rationing of rotation, to be honest. Anyway, I think I understand that, and I think Farker's rotation has paid dividends. You saw it at Swansea. We saw it the other day against Derby as well. I think he's actually done a good job when it's come to rotation. So yeah, we'll wait and see on that, man. We'll wait and see. The father and son combination that we didn't think we needed. Aye, mate, he's upstairs. He's just having a bit of food, I think. Thought Grimsby had flown over. I read that one, haven't I, mate? Can we have some positivity in the chat tonight? Gee, sometimes the meltdowns, if not 2-0 up by 20 minutes. Do you know what, Emmett? You're in this chat, man. You're in this chat. That's all. That's all I'm bothered about, buddy. Berlarsa is nothing. I'm not going to repeat that word, mate, because I will get demonetized. But no excuses. Our team's is levels. But I think the interesting thing about it is probably like what I would say is maybe the fullbacks, where I think Borough are going to be dangerous tonight. Naturally they're going to be dangerous because of what they have, the artillery, what they've got on the bench. They've got a strong bench. Their expected goals is very decent. Borough are a good team. They're a good team. Every time I've watched them this season, I watched them against Sheffield United. They were by far the better team. I watched them obviously against Leeds United. They battered us and should have had 6 or 7 goals. Watched them against Burnley the other night, and they're the important teams that you want to watch them against. Really, I'm not really bothered about watching them against anybody else. But yeah, I think they're a good team. They're going to be up there. They're going to be in the top 4 at least. So we get a win tonight, especially if we get like a big win. Massive for Leeds. Massive. Sawyer Chu said, I wish we started Mano over Nonso to fully complement the pace with Dan James, but I also like Verber and Byram at fullback. Aronson is our worst player, says Lost. I don't want to get onto him I don't want to get onto him before the match, because it is what it is. We've not seen his performance yet, but no goal contributions at all in 8. And I wouldn't say in the last 8 to 10 performances we've seen anything. The fan base, I feel right now, are backing Brendan Aronson no matter what, because the manager's backing Brendan Aronson no matter what. And you will get, which is fair enough, certain fractions of our fan base just supporting Daniel Farker no matter what and not giving him any form of criticism because it goes against their beliefs, which I do find slightly strange. You can criticize without being against the manager. There is black and white with a little bit of grey as well. But yeah, I genuinely believe that's what it is right now. If you are ultimately backing Farker to the hill, no matter what, Brendan Harrison is your man 110%, even though the facts will tell you that there's no goal contributions there in eight games, but they will have a completely different narrative when it comes to, like, say, Mateo Joseph, because they'll be like, well, he's not done anything. He's not done anything. Well, Brendan Harrison hasn't done anything in 8 games and he's got 1 assist all season. Yet you're vouching for him no matter what. That's what I find completely strange. It's like completely different narratives dependent on the player, you know? And a lot of people could say probably the same thing about me, really. They could say, look, Connor, like, you are wanting Matteo Joseph in when he's done nothing. But I just think he affects the overall team in a much more positive way. And I actually think we've seen evidence of that this season. And I think Perot is a more impactful player. And I think that's the best way of looking at it, to be honest, off the bench. Mark says, evening all, we have a strong squad. I never really mind who starts. We should always have enough to win games. Problem is, can they find consistency? Not so far this season. Paul says, what are you thinking of tonight? No Bogle. Yeah, obviously. Well, I know Bogle's not playing, mate. But yeah, for me, 2-2. That's what I'm going for tonight. 2-2. Or a 3-2 lead slide, maybe. In fact, can we trust this, John? Evening, Connor, mate. Otis, how are we doing, my man? How are we doing? The best name ever. You're lucky, mate. Bowen's gone. Bowen's not gone. He's there and thereabouts. He's just not quite catching a lot at the minute, I don't think. Daniel says, I sense a big chance for Brendan. That could decide the match tonight, whether he scores or not. Could probably be a big point in how Leeds fans see him. Yeah, I'm very much of the opinion. Look, when it comes to Brendan, I keep getting told not to speak about him anymore, which I'm just not going to do, because if I feel there's some slight deficiencies in Leeds United's side, I'm going to speak about it. And I think you guys all should do, and I encourage you to do that on this channel. You know, I'm not gaslighting a certain person to not say a certain thing because, you know, it's an echo chamber. So what I will say is, like, I think that it's imperative, absolutely imperative, that Brendan has a good game tonight. I think it is. I think the faith that the manager has shown in him is staggering, absolutely staggering. So fair play to him. You know, fair play to him. And fair play to Farker as well by sticking by his man. But I need to see more creation in there. I have to see more creation in there. The big news from today, everybody, as well, also is in light of the Sheffield United's big game tomorrow, not only did Millwall have 150 billion injuries, which we didn't have to face with Jake Cooper, Tanganga, and all the likely lads out for this one, but Neil Harris has actually resigned as Millwall manager, which is marginally frustrating. When's Ramazani getting back into 11? To be honest, mate, I'm hoping it's going to be, what's Prutz doing with the hair? Can I comment on hair, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Can I comment on hair yet? I know some of you like it, some of you don't. Am I allowed to comment on hair? Because I know as soon as I say something, someone's going to say, Connor, you look like a BTEC Alioski, so just let me know. But yeah, Ramazani should start. Yeah, I mean, if this boy's fit, he always starts. He always starts. And is it that much of a meritocracy that nobody else can start or nobody else can come out? I don't think so, because I think Ramazani comes out. I think the arguments are redundant on the basis of what Farker said, essentially, that he's not going to put a winger as a number 10. Why not? Why not? Because they've not played there before? Okay, fair. But if you've got attributes and you invert a hell of a lot, and when you do invert and when you get into the central space of the football pitch, you're very effective, why would you not try and set your man out to be a central attacking midfielder from the outset? That's what I don't understand. Okay, you're not technically a central attacking midfielder, but if when you invert, you're very good, and in that central space, you're very effective with your low center of gravity, your shot accuracy, your balance, your ability with your left and right foot, why would you not at least try that in the central part of midfield? I don't know. I don't understand that. And left and right wingers can also work in that central space as well in the modern game. So, yeah, for me, it doesn't really make any sense. I think Brendan Harrison has less ability than Solomon, Ramazani, and Nonto, even though I like Brendan. A lot of people don't think I like Brendan. I'm absolutely fine with Brendan Harrison. I think Brendan Harrison has had an okay season, but I think it's very, very inflated by certain fans, because certain fans are just backing Daniel Farker's decisions no matter what, which I'm definitely Farker in, by the way. I have to put that out there. But I think sometimes he's a little bit wedded to Brendan Harrison, of which I don't think other managers would be. That's my thoughts anyway. Connor, looking like vanilla ice. Ice, baby. Is Willie or DJ on the left, mate? Good question, AJ Wilco. I guess we'll figure that out. Connor looking like Vanilla Ice. Ice baby. Din, 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 din. But I would presume maybe that Willie is on the left and Dan is on the right. But from a defensive perspective, I'd have put Dan on the left and Willie Nonso on the right. BGM says, feeling confident today. But every time we have a chance to potentially pull away, we have thrown it away. Huge game tonight. Loving the content recently, mate. Yeah, guys, are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying the upping of content recently? I used to be a man who used to produce content like once a day, maybe once every 2 days. Are you guys enjoying the mass amount of content, or do you think it's overkill? If you do think it's overkill, I've got bills to pay, people, so you're getting overkill. No, I'm joking. I've come on flames tonight, haven't I? Okay, Jeff says we have defensive wingers, which would allow us to play 3 at the back and set up very offensively with Ramazani and James in those areas. Gets more attacking talent on the field. Farke definitely has a lot of his favourites. What do you mean, Con? You can't criticise Farke and be Farking. Yeah, it's a mad mentality, man. It's a mad mentality. It's very similar to Arsenal, our fan base, where if you dare to criticise Arteta and spending about £700 billion and still not getting any closer to a league title, you're Arteta out. But in life, people can be criticised. I've had previous work. I'm lucky enough to be a content creator now for my beloved club full time. But I've had previous jobs of which I've not been good enough. People still want me in the job, but I've just not been good enough. So I've had appraisals. I've had sessions of which people have said, Conor, you're not doing the right thing. So I've then improved. It's strange, but this happens in walks of life. And if people are getting paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a year, I feel like we can say that if it's manager or footballer. Liam's in the building. Hi, Liam. Hope you're good, man. Saw you on Jimmy's stream the other day. Need to do more with the fan phone-ins, Con, even if it's once a week or once a... Would you come on? Would you come on? Would you come on? You can agree with me. You can disagree with me. Honestly, whatever. I don't care. We've said this multiple times before. Like, we did the phone-in like 2-3 years ago, and we didn't get enough of you on. I'll be honest. We didn't get enough of you on, so we kiboshed it. If you want to come on, if you genuinely want a voice, let me know and we can do the phone-ins. Seriously, we can do the phone-ins. I'm happy doing it. I'm happy doing a January edition as well in the transfer market. Some of you might be a little bit more interested in that. But if you want to do that, sound. Aronson does need to create more. However, the games I've watched, he works harder in closing down than anyone if or when he is out. Yeah, Mark, I get that to an extent, but it's not enough. It's not enough. With what we had there last season, with how many times he's dispossessed, with how many touches there are in the opposition box, with how many assists he's getting, with how many goals he's getting, with how many accurate crosses he's getting, accurate passes in the final third, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. And if we can improve on that position, our expectations are, if the standards and expectations are always on the players, then the players should be expected to deliver. And when you're getting players who are lone players, as in Joe Rothwell, coming in doing what he's doing when everybody's written him off, I think Brendan Aronson should be performing at a higher level, if I'm honest. Can you give us a pre-match in Farke voice? I can, mate. So, well, it was a great performance against Derby County. My team performed well. My Frankfurter got extremely hard, covered in sauerkraut and gravy. And when my team played very well against Derby County, I think maybe my away form can get a little bit better. Maybe it can, but then I will come out in the press conferences and blame the weather. I will blame maybe the fact that my players are a little bit tired and all of this sort of malarkey. But I am Daniel Farke, and I will always have at least 7 or 8 excuses in my back pocket. But believe in me, I am Farke. That's a joke, by the way. That is comedy, even though a lot of you won't think it's comedy. But don't worry, that's not what I actually think. Jesus Christ, let's not take this literally. Connor, will you get back on the O-Flat next season with this voice? Maybe. Yes, I will be getting, mate. If we do get back there, I will. Big game for Joseph tonight, Connor. Could this? It could be, mate. It could be. Evening, mate. Hi, Jack. What's your honest prediction this evening? I'm going to go with a 2-2, mate. But if I'm going with my heart, I'll go 3-2 Leeds. Brandon's in the building. My man. I smell a stinky 1-1. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. It'd be good to see you as well on the fan phoning, man. Should call the channel we give over. Give over. Rothwell front and center of the match day post said they must be exactly, Amy. Exactly. Still no social media post on Joe Rothwell the other day. Still nothing. Saw the fans give him man of the match. Nothing from the club, but they'll put Tanaka propaganda out there, even though we love Al. We love Al, but come on. There was one best player in midfield. I'm telling you, they know Ethan's coming back. So they're just siphoning Joe out, which I won't stand for it. I won't stand for it. This is the Rothwell channel. I'm going to stick up for him. What's going on? Lorcan in the building. Hi, mate. Aronson is great for games like Derby, but I don't think these games suit him. The only player in the front four who hasn't been rotated this season. I don't get it. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Good impression. It was all right today, mate. It was all right. I'm a bit cold down here. This is my studio per se. The old boy's taking his time, and he upstairs, taking his time to come down. He does this so he doesn't have to get involved in the pre-match natter. So I don't ask him too many questions. Voice could be a little bit higher, says Stephen. All right, fair play. Hello, Daniel Farker. I'm the greatest manager the championship has ever seen. How about that? Sometimes you have to get your W's on point with Farker. His W's are a bit mad, but they throw you off kilter. Sometimes he'll say something and he's got like isms as well. Certain things he says consistently. We play very well, and he shakes his head. I think we'll be more clinical if Ramazani was in the 10. We would, mate, because he's literally just got the attributes. He's got the attributes, got the turning circle. You don't need that much for a number 10. You don't need that much for a number 10. A good strike on goal, of which we know Ramazani, Norwich, many other games. He played 6 games for Leeds United, and pretty much every single attacking threat from him was centrally. For Leeds, he was good out wide, but he was more impactful. So what would you rather have? Would you rather have your best player out wide or in the central space? You'd rather him in the central space, wouldn't you? If it's not taken away from the wing, which it won't, because we've got Dan James out there, we've got Solomon who we can utilize out there, we've got Willian Yonto. If you wanted to put your suggestion, Ramazani in the number 10, you're not going to lose out at Championship level. Premier League level, you're probably going to lose out because they won't be good enough. The sustenance won't be good enough out wide, but you're not going to lose anything. You're just going to gain something. If Brendan Harrison has got 0 goal contributions in 8 games, you're not going to lose anything by putting Ramazani in the 10, are you? It's just not going to happen. So I don't agree with Farker that this nonsense that wingers can't play in the number 10, because you see Premier League. Could Salah not play in the 10? Come on. Specific example, but come on. Kaiser, here he is. All right. You can come in. They're all expecting you. You're going to have to go on the high chair, though.
I'm a big kid anyway, why not?
You're going to have to go on the high chair. And I'm going to pose some questions to you as well.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Shove it on there. I'm going to take this off. How are you?
I'm all right, Connor. How are you?
Watch it.
All good.
Watch the setup. Right, so you're looking into this camera. Do you want to get yourself down?
Yeah.
Can you go down?
Yeah.
Will it go down?
I don't know. What should I be?
I don't know if it'll go down. Will it go down or not?
I don't
know. Chair problems.
Oh, there it is.
No, but I don't know if it'll go down.
If I get my big fat backside on it.
I don't
That's not really.
Anyway,
here I am, top corner.
Right. How you doing? How you doing anyway?
Connor, yeah, it was a bit of a journey over from York today. I just can't believe that motorway. It's like 70, 60, 50, 40, all over the place. Stuck around Garforth for about 20 minutes. That 50 zone just doesn't seem to get any better.
Doesn't indeed. Right, okay. Is that your dad? It is indeed. 2 goals from our 3 centre halves in the back 4 last game. Yeah, indeed, mate. Indeed. Jamie said Ramazani also works hard off the ball as well. Would like to see him in the number 10. Right. Lineup reactions. So we've got Leeds going from back to front. Mez in net. Verber, Strauch, Rodon. I was about to say Bogle then. Byram, Tanaka, Rothwell. Right to left, we've got, I'm not sure who's on the right, but I would suggest Nonto's on the right, Aronson in the 10, James on the left, and Joseph up top. Instant thoughts?
Yeah. It's interesting that we've got Joseph back. I mean, I'm right up for that, Connor. Got to be honest, because I'm not convinced that Perot's a starting man for us. You know, when we look at the start of the season and we look at how good we were, I thought, with Joseph. I mean, I know he's going to have his critics because he's not scored the goals, but I thought it was very, very good off the ball. And Perot, for me, was coming on the final 20 and he was really creating some havoc. For me, this experiment that Farke's been running over the last few weeks with playing Perot and getting Joseph to come on in the last quarter of the game has not really worked. So I'm all up for this. I think it's going to be a really, really competitive game. I'm more worried about Bogle, actually. You know, we know Bogle's out, but in terms of what we've got up front and what we can produce up front, for me, it's just one of those, get the right kind of cap on. Yeah.
There you go.
Right. Okay. So I'm more concerned about the back because we've got a free scoring team here. They've scored the same amount of goals as we have.
Yeah.
It's going to be a challenge when we're looking at the stats before the game, Connor. You know, it's incredible how very similar the stats are through these first 19 games we've seen both teams. So I'm more concerned about the back than at the front, but it's pleasing to see Joseph's in.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's good that we've got him in. I think it's important. I think it's important to at least showcase him. I think it's, you know, it's one of those where, like, you know, he's been given a chance. Last just give him a chance. And I know I'm going to get a load of people saying, oh, Connor, you wanted him in, and look where he is right now, and he's not performing and all this sort of stuff. Do you know what? I don't care. At least you've given him a chance. And hopefully he performs. And, you know, he can't do anything if he's not got the minutes, can he? It's just virtually impossible.
You kind of feel that he's one of those players that needs the arm around the shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, and he firmly believes in his ability. You know, he's producing it at under 21 level for his country, scoring goals on a regular basis when they play. So why can't he convert that playing for Leeds? You know, I don't think there's a big you know, disparity between under 21 national level and the championship. Some might argue with that, but there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to incorporate a player like Joseph successfully. He's definitely got an eye for goal.
Yeah, guys, let us know in the chat below if you can hear the old man. Jamie says, how many times have we given Bamford minutes and we've not given Joseph minutes? That's a really good point from Jamie. There's actually people there's actually people who were suggesting after the last game, why don't we start Bamford?
It's balmy, isn't it? Absolutely balmy. But I mean, you've known it. You've played football. It's quite a high level, Connor. Coaches are always going to have favourites.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same with Farke. It's just the way it is. It shouldn't be like that. You know, teacher's pet, bringing the apple in for teacher. I don't know why it works like that, but it certainly seems to happen that way at times. So, you know, Bamford shouldn't really be featuring. You know, it's okay to come off the bench if we're really, really struggling. You know, we're chasing down a 2-1 or a 3-2 or something like that, and we're looking for something different off the bench. Stick him on for a final 2 or 3 minutes, but that's as much as he should feature for Leeds, as far as I'm concerned. His career's over.
John's in the building. John Mallett.
Hey, John, how you doing?
John says, great to see you as always. John's got he's got the most dashing profile. Can you see his profile picture there? John's almost got like a James Bond / George Michael look about him in the 80s there. It looks like a bit of an album cover there, John. Hey lads, I think Matteo starting will help Aronson. Not thought about that.
We spoke about Aronson, didn't we? On the generations thing. You know, we always knew that was going to go with him again. You know, got Ampadu on the bench. It's interesting how that's going to work out. You know, I personally think that Brendan could do with a little bit of a rest, and I'm not decrying what he's done for the team so far this season. I think he's been really, really good. You know, he's been up there, I think, in the 90% percentile, I think. But it's just got to that point, I think, the last few games when maybe he should have contributed a little bit more, he hasn't. It could be a time for him to sit on the bench and maybe get Ethan back in. Now, I always think that maybe Ethan, Joe and Tanaka in the middle, why not try that?
Hummers says, you obviously support Leeds because of your dad. Was there any chance your dad could have been a supporter of another team?
No, I'm from Leeds. I support Leeds. And he's from Leeds. He supports Leeds. Simple as that.
Some people don't believe I'm from Leeds, Dad.
Yeah, well, he is, honestly. You know, he's born in the same hospital as I was, you know, just
go on,
2 years after.
Go on, I'm going to test him. Tell him what date and what time and what hospital.
It was 4:minutes on the 3rd of October, 1993. And I remember it because it was like Vietnam.
And what hospital?
It was the LGI.
And don't you remember? I'm pretty sure you said this to me before that you remember that date because weren't Leeds playing Wimbledon or something?
They were actually in you know, dads keep these kind of books, don't they? And he's got a book, a kid's book. I remember cutting out the scores because I was watching Final Score, you know, while his mum was in labour. And Leeds beat Wimbledon 4-0 that day.
There you go.
We've got that in a scrapbook somewhere.
Oh dear. Bamford is on the books because he's English. Aronson must be so tired. Sent Jimmy's mate, me too, mate, Leeds born and bred. But we all know that you don't have to be born in Leeds to be a Leeds fan, Dad.
Absolutely not. And we've met many of them, and we'll take any fans from anywhere, won't we? You know, it's as simple as that. You know, we always laugh at Scum, you know, when they, you know, like 90% of their support's from outside Manchester.
Yeah.
And we're here in Manchester and we know that full well.
We are.
But it doesn't matter when it comes down to Leeds, we'll take anybody from anywhere.
Yeah. Verba starting against your player that you're maybe not aware of, Ben Doak, who's on loan from Liverpool and seen as almost like the successor to Salah. He's extremely good. I watched him on Friday night against Burnley, of which Borough I thought was a better team, by the way. But it does make you think Verba's not really had any tests. He's come up against Luton. He's come up against Derby. The game state's been pretty good for him when he's come on. And he's been good. He has been good.
Yeah.
Coming up against raw pace is going to be a different task for a minute.
Well, it is, but he's an international, isn't he? At the end of the day, so you know, I don't think it'll be a problem for him. I was impressed when I saw him the other day when he came on, and again, he's a bit like an Aronson character, isn't he, Verba? You know, he's come back into the fold this season when he wasn't the fans' favourite before because of what happened. You know, bailing out when we needed these players the most last year, but he's come back in, and you know, he's prodded away in the background. I was so pleased, to be honest, for him to get a goal to notch over the weekend. Yeah, you know, there's going to be tests throughout the pitch, but that's when maybe we should be relying on other players to back him up. So, you know, and I'm sure we will do that. I'm sure Strike will be keeping an eye on him. They'll be aware of Dokes and what it can provide out on the side there. I'm sure we'll deal with it. You know, it's going to be a tough night. I'm not making light of this. I really think this is probably one of our sternest tests of the year, especially after seeing them in the League Cup against us and how they outplayed us. You know, and I've got a couple of mates who are Middlesbrough fans, and they're really confident about tonight.
Are they?
Yeah, very confident. So, you know, we're going to be up against it, but as you can see there, the last three meetings, I think it goes beyond that. I think it's the last 4 or 5 that we've been on top. And these are the games that count, not the League Cup. And
would you take a draw?
Well, I said to you in the Patreons thing with the generations, didn't I? I'd take a draw if we got 3 points on Saturday. I'd swap it for that.
Yeah,
I want 6 points over the 2 games. But if someone was to say to me, would you take a point tonight against Borough and 3 points against Preston, I'd go for that. Simply because I want that away form to turn.
Yeah, it's got to turn. It's got to turn. Dad, if you could have one player from the class of Wilkinson 92 in this Leeds team, who would it be? I think I know you're going to say.
Oh man, don't know. I mean, what a great team that was.
Yeah.
What a great team that was.
I think I know you're going to say.
No. Well, who do you think I'm going to say?
I thought you said Strachan.
Well, I love Strachan, and it had to be Strachan for me because, you know, he came to this club when Scum thought it was a non-entity and they're quite prepared to sell him to unfashionable Leeds. And he came in, what a difference he made in the time that he was at Leeds. So without a doubt, hands down, it'd have to be.
You go with Strachan, so I was right.
I would.
Brilliant. Yeah, I thought it'd have been Strachan. Just showing the team profiles as well of Leeds and Borough. It's quite very similar, very, very similar. It's going to be a tough one tonight. I think it's going to be a tough one. I think we're sort of well aware of it as well. Let's have a quick look at some more of the comments. 3 points essential tonight. We can beat Borough. Connor, did your dad name you after the former Leeds United player Terry Connor?
Terry Connor? No, I didn't. No, it's I just happened to like the name. You know, we were searching around for names back in the day, and
we're getting
Steve, Dave, Tim, that kind of thing didn't float my boat.
No.
And Connor did. So simple as that.
It's the Irish connection as well, haven't we? We've
Yeah.
got it's a one end. People on here saying, I thought you were from York. We lived in York, we live in York, or the fam lives in York, but yeah, born and bred in Leeds. Yeah. Born and bred in Leeds. Yeah. Paul, we're not allowed to answer that, mate. We're not allowed to answer that. Yeah, we need to get some Santa hats for the next watch along. Yeah, we do indeed. You're right. We do indeed need to get that. Yeah. 3 points essential for this one. They beat us in Ellen Road for the first time in ages in the cup, so I feel like we got that curse off our back. Brandon said he's from Woodland Road, like Mrs. Aren't you, Connor lad? I've said it on the streams before.
What number? We were 76.
No, I've said it to him. I've said it to him before. I've not said it. I
can't believe that.
I said we're Woodland Road. Well done, Brandon. Well done.
Nice
memory.
Yeah.
Yep, Woodland Road, mate. I always said that was Crossgates, though. Crossgates, kind of.
Sort of the snob said Whitkirk.
Or the snob said Whitkirk, yeah, right? Okay. Irish connection, anyone? Yeah, we've got a big one, mate. Got a big one. Right, okay. So Leeds are well. We'll get you sorted on the timer as well, everybody. Yeah, Brandon's just said it's his street.
I can't believe it. I mean, it's a long street, Brandon, isn't it?
What number were we?
Because
76.
We were 76, but
76.
Connor's mum actually lived on Temple Walk. You probably know that, Brandon. So it's getting very local.
Yeah, we're getting very Leeds heavy here.
Family around there.
Yeah, getting very Leeds heavy. Right, okay. So Leeds about to kick off against Middlesbrough. They're just doing the high fives and all that rubbish. Oh, God, here we go. Hopefully it's a good atmosphere tonight. Leeds' bench, very strong. Ampadu, Bamford, Peru, Solomon, Ramazani, Gilavoggi, Schmidt, and Charlie Crew. It's one of the strongest benches you'll see at championship level. I'm pretty sure of it. That is a pressing front line, and they play and invite the press, says John.
I mean, you look at those subs, Connor. I mean, they could quite as easily be in the first team, couldn't they? You could actually say that. Get those subs in the first team, it'd be stronger.
Yeah, Dykesdale, Edmondson, Clark, Neto Borge, Burlas, Hackney. Hackney's one to look out for, definitely. Ben Doak on that right-hand side there, Dad, good player. Finnazaz in the middle, McGree and Latte Lath, who was obviously a problem for us.
And there's ex-Leeds players on the bench, Erling and
Housen on the bench, yeah. Erling and Housen on the bench. So, yeah, guys, make sure you slap in a like with us. The score's going to be down there just because my dad's big old head's in the way of the other. So we're going to have to put it down there. Big game for him. We didn't have the midfield last time. The midfield last time out, Rothwell actually played. Rothwell and Ampadu. And we got battered by him. Rothwell and Ampadu. But Tanaka being in there is big. Huge game for Leeds tonight. Huge game. Massive game. Yeah.
And I think Tanaka, I mean...
Did you say you'd take a draw?
I would take a draw if we beat Preston away.
Okay.
That's the payoff.
All right.
But we shouldn't be looking at a draw.
3-0 Leeds.
We're Leeds at home.
What's your dad's prediction?
I'm going 2-1, mate. 2-1.
2-1 Leeds.
Yeah.
Let's go. Rawley McGree. 1 goal and 5 assists. They've actually got someone on the bench who's scored about 10 goals. Tommy Conway, he's on the bench. He's on the bench. It just shows that Carrick's done a right job. It's been a long-term process for the midfields. Carrick's been there for a while, bedding his process in, and it's good to see, to be honest. If they weren't in a bit of a race with us, we just don't want him to get any closer, do we? Don't want him to get any closer.
No, it's quite funny with her the other day. I was speaking to a lad at work, and I said, "Are you Yorkshire or what?" And he didn't know. So he's actually born and bred in Middlesbrough. He didn't know whether it was Yorkshire. So I says, "Well, was it Cleveland, Yorkshire?" Didn't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Lee's got to have respect for him, hasn't he? He's got to have a bit of respect for him after he took him apart.
Well, he did a right job on us, didn't he?
Yeah.
Back in August. And there's no excuses that night. It was pretty poor first half, and they absolutely disassembled us second half. I'm sure it's not going to be like that tonight. I'm a bit worried about this Latte Lath because he scored twice against us in the last couple of games. Still ended up being on the losing side, but it's one to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right, guys, here we go.
Full again down there, Connor, isn't it?
Yeah, full at Ellen Road. Apparently they couldn't sell. It's not sell all the tickets, but they were struggling to sell a few of them apparently tonight.
We were.
Leeds, yeah. I don't know if it's actually a thing, but I'm sure it all filled up towards the end. Maybe a few at the front there. Tanaka playing the long ball forward. I mean, he's surely offside here. Max Verb looks like he's beating the offside trap. Yeah, he's miles off. Yeah. Whose fault's that? You know, when they're offside, like, it's got to be Verber on it. It's got to be Verber. And the ball over the top's naturally going to happen because Tanaka's going to think.
It's one of the things that annoys me more with professional footballers because you see
because
you see that an awful lot, Connor, don't you, with kids being offside, and it's one of the things that really irritates me when I'm watching professional footballers.
Yeah,
you expect it once or twice, but unfortunately, we've been caught out quite a few times already this season. It's just annoying.
Yeah, it is. Bro got the ball at the back here, looked quite comfortable on the ball. Edmondson, Dyke-Steele, who had a brilliant game against Burnley. Burlasser closed down by Rothwell.
But I see Rothwell notch, wouldn't it, Connor?
Yeah, that's the key battle today. That's the key battle. Ben Doak against, he's the Scouse lad. He's a good player, really good player.
It's quite diminutive, isn't it?
He's
small.
It's
a bit like James, isn't he?
Yeah. Leeds win it in the midfield. Rothwell. Strout being pressed on his touch by Finazars. Joe Rodon might not get the luxury that he had against Derby County in terms of playing it out from the back. Brendan Aronson needs to be better tonight. Wins a free kick. Take that.
Didn't look like a free kick, did it? But that's Brendan Aronson all over. Straight on the deck.
Yeah. Rothwell. Strout. Verber on the left-hand side plays the ball in. It's a good ball, to be fair to him. And it's going to test his athleticism tonight, isn't it, Max Verber? And that's not a foul, referee.
Well, it is because he looks quite big, doesn't he?
Yeah.
From my recollection.
He's a centre-back, isn't he?
Yeah, my recollection of him, he wasn't that wide, if you can put it that way. Just looks as though he's put a few pounds on.
Yeah. Matt Clark at the back here. Edmondson. I'd like to see. There we go. Leeds win it high up. Dan James on the ball here. Big opportunity for Leeds. Dan James. It's terrible. It's absolutely shite from Dan James. He's got to do better there. This is why our XG is just outweighs.
That's actually embarrassing.
And Joseph's put the pressure on it. It's a
central position. He misses the target by 10 yards.
Yeah, Dan James has got to do better there. Look, he's on that right-hand side. He's on his favoured right foot. It's a terrible pass by Burlass. He's got to do better. This is the quality we're talking about, people. This is why Leeds, the expected goals is far outweighing the amount of goals we're scoring. Got to be better.
At the very least, Conor, you've got to get that on target.
100%. 100%.
At the very least. That's shameful.
Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. It's got to be better. And hopefully Leeds cultivate a few chances because they could be looking at that and thinking that's a massive chance. Massive chance. And as I say...
Early lead as well. Puts them directly under pressure.
Yeah, it does. Tanaka. Well done, Verber. Good ball.
Promising. Nice work.
Nonso.
On the left.
Leeds throw. Verber's doing well. Verber looks decent on that left. He looks very mobile.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks mobile, which I didn't expect. He's looking decent. Strauk. Tanaka. Oh, nearly caught. Tanaka by Latte Lath as well. Joe Rodon on the ball there, advancing. He's got a bit of ball at the top. Look at Verber. Screaming for it on that left-hand side. Plays it short anyway. Dan James. Back out to Sam Barham on the overlap. I don't want him straining too hard, to be honest, because he'll end up injuring himself. Rodon.
It's been a decent start, Connor.
It's a good start from Leeds.
Definitely a good start.
Strauk.
Yeah.
Max Verber on the overlap. It's not a bad ball in. It's not a bad ball in. Got a good connection on it. It's gone all the way over to Sam Byram. Rothwell. Leeds in complete control in the first 4 minutes. Rodon. Let's keep it going. Keep up that intensity. Borough have just sort of hit into a bit of a low to mid block here. Tanaka. Great ball. Byram on the overlap here.
Looking good.
Tanaka again. Byram's got to go on that flank there. He's taken the easy option and cut inside. Strauk. Verber. Max Verber to Nonso. Lee's just ticking it over nicely here. Tanaka looking for an option.
Getting into the rhythm now, Connor, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's looking good. It's a good start.
Yeah.
Really good start.
Borough haven't really had a touch on the ball yet. Tanaka. Let's see Leeds be a bit braver here. It's ticking it over. We need to create the angles here.
To find that gap, aren't they, at the moment?
They're trying to find the gap. Yeah, Strout, Verba. Right, yeah, let's not get caught out offside there. Leeds haven't been caught offside. Great turn from Brendan Harrison. Block ball. Oh, Brendan Harrison.
Great work.
Brilliant from Brendan Harrison.
Dropped his shoulder there, didn't he? It was away. Superb from
and Joseph's right in the back. And it's a good ball from Brendan Harrison as well.
Excellent work.
It's excellent defending. Tanaka picks him out really well. Brendan Harrison lets the ball come across his body here. The weight of the pass is just a little bit behind. Joseph's there to tap it in. He's there to tap it in. That's the difference between Joseph and Peru. Peru's not there, people. He's not there. He's not there. He's on the frigging halfway line.
And do you know what I liked about that, Conor? It was a ball through the centre almost, wasn't
Tanaka.
it? Rather than relying on the flanks.
Yeah, really good from Brendan Harrison. Joe Rothwell with the ball in here. Can we do something from a set piece again, Leeds United?
Come on, Joe. Come on.
Ball in. Got a bit of flight on it. Byram. Road on again, maybe.
All over.
And here come Borough on the break here. It's It's Dokes. It's Doak, I should say. If he gets the ball right, it's on. He's got the ball all wrong. Brendan Harrison picks it up. Okay, Brendan, where are you going here? Where are you going, Brendan? Not too many touches. Not too many touches.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, fine. Tanaka. Bendo, I tell you what, there's 3 options there. 3 options. William Johnson in a central position where I like to see him. Tanaka. Leeds with a good start so far, though. Pascal Strout.
Yeah, very good start.
Rothwell. Joe Rodon. That's nice. James. Byram. Got to be careful here. Good turn by Byram. Gone back outside. Dan James again. Goes inside. Great turn again by Aronson. Oh. Dan James. Oh. Leeds corner.
Great work. Very good stuff, this corner.
Brendan Aronson is dropping that shoulder every single time, and it's working. He's done it again there on the left-hand side this time. He's let the ball just run across his body. Didn't quite get the advantage there. It's ricocheted to Dan James. Brendan Aronson had a very good start. Very good start.
So
Leeds corner.
Left and right, isn't he?
Leeds corner. Can we take advantage of this? We've got to take advantage when we're on top. Borough are going to have a period. They're going to have a period on top, so Leeds need to get some of these chances in the back of the net. Corner, Joe Rothwell. It's a ball in. It's a good ball in. Lee's not quite getting the header on there. It's coming out Matteo Joseph. Is he going to let it run? No. It's Dan James whips a terrible ball in by Dan. It's flat as a fart. Ben Doak receives it. Lovely touch. Hackney.
Aronson's unlucky there.
Yeah, Lee's near the winning back.
Really on it, Aronson's. Obviously, Parker's obviously had a word with him, Conor, without a doubt, because he's a different animal, I think. The first 7-8 minutes, it's all over the place. Is Aronson. We know he's got that within his game, but it's been really effective so far.
Strout, Tanaka, Leeds all over Borough at the minute. 71% possession. Rothwell driving forward now, which he loves to do.
I mean, they're struggling.
Rothwell, good ball.
They're struggling big time at the moment.
Dyke still recovers it. Deng.
Look at that. Ball out straight to a lead.
They can't get out at the minute, Borough. Tanaka on the ball now.
Got to make this work. Now.
Yeah, we have got to make it. We've got to make it count. Leeds have got to start making this stuff count because, as I keep saying, they're going to have a period. They are going to have a period. And are they going to take advantage of it? They've got a big XG. Leeds have got a big XG. That essentially says to you that they create chances as well. They're not going to create a chance. So Leeds need to keep. That looks like a Borough ball. That. Yeah, Leeds have won the throw-in in their half. Rothwell's had another good start as well. Another really good start from Joe Rothwell.
He's been great for us, hasn't he?
He's top-notch. Top banana.
Yeah, I've heard you say, he's not really been getting the flowers, and you're quite right there, Conor. He needs to get more plaudits.
No, he doesn't get any plaudits. He doesn't get enough plaudits for me. Rothwell. Oh, lovely ball. Lovely ball. Lovely run by Joseph. Joseph just inside there. Great run by Matteo. Cutting inside. Tanaka, have a dig. Tanaka on his left foot.
Just got it wrapped in his feet there.
But lovely bit of movement from from Joseph there.
Joseph's playing really well.
Joseph just peeling off the centre-back there. Yeah. Staying onside. That's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. Peeling off the centre-back. Bit of agility. Bit of sharpness.
He's all over the place, isn't he? Perot's in the middle there, isn't he? Yeah. He's never going to be on the end of that ball.
You can just tell the movement's so much better. So much better. Edmondson coming out now from Borough. Borough trying to play out from the back. I'd like to see Leeds squeezing up a little bit here because they're not great at passing it out from the back.
We're very confident at the moment. Under so much pressure.
Edmondson and Clark shouldn't be able to deal with us. Edmondson plays that ball looking for Ben Doak again. Well done, Verba, just marshalling him out. They've got a game plan, haven't they? They've got a game plan. This lad who you've not seen a lot of before, Dad. Though on that right-hand side, Conway there on the bench as well, being subbed out for Latte Lath, who's you know, he's very. I think he scored against us a couple of times, didn't he? But they've got some good options, Borough. They've got some good options.
They've always been well coached, haven't they, Connor? Middlesbrough in the past, very well coached. So they were the opponents.
Yeah. Matt Clark. Harrison pressing high. Trying to play out from the back. Matt Clark goes over the top melee ball. Oh, watch his foot. No, he's all right. Watch his foot. Rothwell. Ball over the top. Fantastic ball as Verba stayed onside this time. He looks like he has done. Verba, can he get a good connection with it? Nah, he's got to take his. He's got to take his time there. He's got to take his time there. He's got about.
For a season professionally, he had time.
If he's onside there,
he could have picked his man, couldn't he?
Yeah, if he's onside there, which he is, the ref didn't flow it up. He's got. I mean, it's a great run by Verba. He's kept onside. He's got to do better there though. Rothwell, what a ball, and he is onside. It's good, well done by the lino.
He's got
time. Time on it. Borough throw, I think.
Where did this come from?
What's this?
That's the problem with the replays, isn't it? You don't see the
progression. Oh, okay. So it's focusing on him, innit? It's focusing on him. So we know what's happened. We know what's happened. Ball's got to him, and he's absolutely.
He's side it into the tuck.
He's not knife and forked it. He's absolutely spooned it into the crowd, hasn't he? Edmondson. Got to just press them high here. I know it's going to be difficult for Leeds, but we've got to press them high. Look, they're not great at the back. They're stodgy at the back.
That high energy. That's what we need.
Rothwell looks like he's pressing up high. Look at Rothwell's position just in that number 8 there. Leeds can rob him here. We can definitely rob him if we're brave enough. It's a good tackle. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. It's a bad decision, that referee. Yeah. It's a poor decision. That is not a foul in a month of Sundays. Let's have a look at this from Dykesteel. Nah. No way, ref. No way, man.
It's been clever. Wrong side of the play. You can see how he gave it.
Ball through. It's where Melier needs to be on his heels there. You see what I mean? You know, when the ball goes in. Yeah. I just like to see him a little bit more on his toes there when that ball's between the centre-back and the full-back.
Pigeon-toed.
Yeah, he's flat-footed. Yeah. He is flat-footed. Edmondson. See, Borough getting into it a little bit more now without doing anything outrageous, just a little bit more on the ball, which is going to give him a bit more confidence. Leeds need to just get up there. Yeah, just passing it around a little bit, getting a feel of the ball. Leeds need to press up another 5 yards here. Ball switched out here. Byram gets a nod and he does well. Dan James, just keep the ball here. Keep the ball down. Yeah.
Just keep it.
Road on.
Regain the momentum.
Byram.
That's it. Just play it around. And that's what we're doing. It's good. Good play, this. Just knock it about, get back into the game again. It takes a sting out of it, doesn't it?
Rothwell, Strout, Rodon. Byram, great ball. Dan James, he's in there. He's got to take your time. Take your time. No. Yeah. Get in! Get in! Come on!
We needed it for 13 minutes.
Get in!
Is that Willie?
It's an absolute. Dan James
was just all over the place. Wasn't it?
I thought
it how it should have been.
I thought he'd done a bad job there. I thought he'd done a bad job. It's Dieng again, crap goalkeeper. I thought he'd done a bad job there. Dan James, I thought he'd done it too early. Joseph causing confusion. The right movement from Matteo Joseph. Look at the movement here. Great ball from Sam Byram. Plays it down the line to Dan James. But look at Joseph. See, just Joseph just getting a nick on it and the rebound.
I mean, that's Joseph as well.
But look at his movement. Look at his movement. Getting across this.
He's splitting the defenders.
Brilliant from Joseph. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well done.
That's more than we actually deserve way more than that.
We do it in the flick on out. Joseph, he's unlucky. He's unlucky there, but it's a good follow-on from Willie Nyonso. Oh, keeps out a nightmare.
Fox in the box there. It doesn't matter. It's in.
Get in.
Get in.
1-0.
That's what we need. Brilliant stuff.
Gila Boggi, love it. Oh, bloody hell. We have to go down here again. Get rid of the 0-0.
Excellent start from Leeds. Kind of what, 15 minutes in, and it's amazing, isn't it? They're saying 13 minutes for the goal time, but I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? How many times we come up against tough opposition, and we're just dominating, and we're doing that right now, right from the offset. We're really up for it. Oh, almost in again there. Almost in again. I mean, definitely up for this, Leeds. You can see Nonso, his look, he's buzzing, full of energy. You've got that score sorted.
Yeah, it's right. See it on the screen. So see ya. So watch your head. You're in the perfect position now. Nonso. Leeds throw. Leeds are all over him. Leeds are absolutely all over him like a rash. We've got to keep this up. Don't know why they're focusing on the keeper so much there. It was a good move from Leeds. It was a good move. 11 games, 10 wins from Leeds United. And when we're at home, we are quite imperious. Let's keep it up.
Well, this could be the eighth successive win, couldn't it? Come out at home, so.
Joseph, cut out. Joe Rodon. Back to Ilan Meslier. Meslier. Rodon. Look at that. There's one goal conceded. Not bad. They're just showing Leeds' home record is just superb. Strout. Back to Meslier. Borough pressing up a little bit higher here now. Just aware that Leeds are playing out from the back. Verber, who's, I'm not going to curse him. I knew that had happened. See, I didn't say anything, but I knew that had happened. Ben Dokes beats Verber there. He'll be well aware of the presence. Well done. Great tackle. Leeds winning the second ball there, but Borough just winning that third passage of play. Coming forward here. Ball played into the box. Ooh, could it be a penalty? Borough appealing for it. The Leeds come away with it. Joe Rothwell. Play going down in the box there. It looked a little bit dubious. You could see it coming from a mile off.
Just see what the potential is there from Borough County, Connor. You know, within a moment there, they're just into our box. They've certainly got within themselves to get themselves back into this game. We've really got to be on it.
They're a good team. Finazaz and Latte Lat, and you've got who else is in there? The number 8. The number 8 does have a name. It's just gone by me. I'm trying to fixate on his Finazaz. Conway's not starting, so I'm not sure. It looks very much like Conway. They're number 8. It's pressing Leeds high. Ball played up. Ilan Meslier with a crap ball. Can Joseph recover it? Joseph's done really well pressing it. The keeper can't. Come on. What are we doing?
That's where we need to be pressing.
Offside? How does that work?
Is that ball played from our half?
Ooh, I tell you what. Prem, that's given. Prem, that's given. It's soft, but Prem, that's given.
He touched the ball before the challenge, Connor.
Rodon's stiff there, isn't he?
Yeah, he is stiff, but he touched the ball before the challenge. That's not a penalty for me.
No, but you're not looking at just contact. They're obsessed about contact.
Doesn't matter. The ball was already coming away from the player.
And also gets stuck in there. Borough just getting into it a little bit, though, aren't they, Dad? Borough getting into it a little bit.
Decision there for me.
Look, where's the contact? Where's the contact?
So he touches.
It's
the
a
ball
pen, Dad. That's a pen. It's a
not,
penalty.
It's
it
not,
is.
It's not. So he touches the ball before Rodon makes contact. Being the other way around, it's a pen.
Aronson loses it in a key position there. They're coming forward. Rodon does well, just dispossesses them. Leeds just got to get on top a little bit here. Borough aren't doing anything extraordinary, but Leeds have just got to get hold of the ball. Borough getting into it and pressing a little bit higher. Verber does really, really well with Willie Nyonso. Verber's had a cracking start. Plays the ball forward, which the striker should be at, in all fairness. It's a good ball centrally. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything else with it. Leeds have just got to keep up that intensity now. Well done, Joseph. Well done, Joseph. Tanaka. Joseph recovers it higher up. Out Tanaka, left-footed Springer. Out to Sam Byram. Sam Byram on the ball. Not many options here, but Tanaka looking for it. Byram, play it, you donut. He's gone to Rothwell. Joe Rothwell plays it, fizzes it to Willie Nyonto centrally now. Willie's just picking up that central space a little bit more often now. Plays the ball in. That's going nowhere. It's going nowhere.
There's a forest of players in front of him. He just hits the ball. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's going nowhere, is it? Rothwell picks it up. Rodon.
Literally 3 Middlesbrough players in front of him there. He hits it at them.
Yeah, Strout looking for that through ball. Verber, who's had a cracking start. Has to be said, Verber's been one of the best players on the pitch. I think he's been excellent.
He has. He really has been. So comfortable.
Here's another top man on the pitch as well. Strout leads creating spaces really nicely here. Nonso. The forward line looks so much better. Tanaka looking for the through ball. Well done. Like the patience.
Byram's coming out for the ball on the right.
Tanaka, always the option. Always the option, Tanaka here. Rothwell just pushing a little bit further forward. Latte Lat following him as well, which means that Rothwell's that's a crap ball. Byram's done okay there, to be fair, to open his body up. To corner Leeds should be. Press him. Go on, press him. He don't like it. Go on. Joseph, he stopped. Come on, we've got to recover the ball here. Seconds here, Leeds. I mean, how have they got out of that? How have they got out of this? Well done. Well done. Joe Rothwell does well. It's all a bit chaotic, isn't it? Play on. Play on, you twat. Why does he not play on? Where's the advantage there?
That's juvenile, that. We had the ball. We were in possession. Why not just play on?
Dan James on the overlap here on that right-hand side.
Control it, Dan. Control it.
Well done. Well done. Don't mind it, Dan James. He's done well.
It's a foul.
He's done well. He's got past him. They can't touch him. Dan James ball in. Oh! Dan James. Brilliant ball in. Joseph just misses it by a cat's cock air.
Yeah.
But he's a fox, isn't he? Joseph. So I'm telling you, people, that's what we've always said.
He was there, wasn't he?
Look at his movement. His movement.
He knew the ball was going to come in there. It was so close. Oh. Maybe just could have reacted a bit earlier, Connor. Maybe the left foot there rather than the right.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a hell of a game.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Edmondson.
Yeah.
What we're standing up for? And singing for Leeds. Okay. Borough still not out of sight yet. Leeds 1-0 up. Got to be careful here.
They've definitely got something in the locker, Connor. They wouldn't be where they are in the league. I mean, let's remember they're only 7 behind us.
7 behind us, yeah. Clark again. Edmondson. Joseph pressing across that front line here. Come on, we need to get a bit further up here. Nonto's a bit deep. Come on. Ben Dokes, well done, William Yonto. Good tackle. Borough throw. You know, he's constantly looking to cut inside, this little lad, Ben Dokes. So what I'd have, and I'm sure Leeds have figured this out, Nonto on the first touch, second touch, Rothwell, straight from that central space on his touch. Brilliant tackle again. Max Verber. Borough being pushed back. Get up the pitch, Leeds. Get up the pitch. Clark. I don't like it when they do this, when they're just static in these positions. I can't stand it. It does me anyway.
We're comfortable, Con, don't you think?
We are comfortable, yeah, but I just think we can recover the ball high for me. Like this, see, sitting back. Middle. Ben Doak here. Ben Doak. Well done. Leeds have defended well.
So
the central space is open, though. It's Finn Azaz. It's over the bar. And I think is it a corner?
Dangerous moving forwards, aren't they?
See, when we sit, we don't look comfortable, do we? No, I think Leeds have to press the action, Dad. I think Leeds have to press the action.
That phase of play.
You know, what did you say a second ago? We're comfortable, but you're comfortable. But Leeds, it's just a couple of quick movements out wide from a couple of skillful technical footballers. Leeds are opened up there. Got to do better in those scenarios for me. Melier, Leeds playing it out from the back. Joe Rodon. He looks back. See, look, they know. See, Borough know every time he goes back to Melier. And he can't distribute. He can't distribute.
Straight under pressure, hasn't he?
He can't distribute a parcel.
He's bloody hopeless.
He cannot pass a parcel. Right foot. When we're a passing team, someone tell me why he can't use his right foot. If we're a passing out from the back team and we build from the back, why can he not
use his instep? He smacks straight through the ball there. The outside of his foot puts immediately under pressure.
Tanaka.
Skewed it into touch.
Rothwell. Lovely. Oh, nearly. Looked like he was in there, didn't it? Yeah, he's going to have to give that away, isn't he?
He has to give that. I mean, goalkeepers should be footballers nowadays.
Yeah, but he's just crap in here. I don't care. He's just crap. Leeds can do so much better. Borough in. It's two. The worrying thing is, this seems that there's 2 occasions there where they've got midfield runners. And that's the problem. They're getting between Leeds' centre backs.
I mean, they're using the flanks a little bit, but it's very central at the moment. It worries me all over. Whenever I see him on the ball, Melier, it worries me big time.
Tanaka, Melier. Stop kicking the ball out of play.
He's done it again.
Stop kicking the ball out of play. If you don't trust yourself, just go central. Just go central. Leeds can pick up the second ball. At least you've got more bodies in there. Don't just kick the ball out of play, you donkey. Latte Lath on the ball here. Edmondson.
The problem is, Connor, even if he does make contact with the Leeds player out on the flanks, he's putting them under immediate pressure because inevitably the ball's too hard, it's too high, and they're having to bring it under control and immediately under pressure.
Yeah. Leeds are getting forced back here. Leeds are getting forced back 2 or 3 yards. Though Leeds win it here. Let's keep the ball. Let's keep the ball. Aronson gives the ball away immediately. Brendan Aronson with a shite pass. Borough pick it up. Azaz.
Brendan just needs a little bit more presence of mind.
He's erratic, Dad. He's completely erratic.
I mean, it's a difficult situation because he was surrounded by 3 Middlesbrough players, but he just needed to just bring it under control, have a look around and find his man. It didn't. It came off his ankle. It was a Middlesbrough ball. You just get the feeling that they're getting back into the game a little bit.
They're getting into it, yeah. They're getting into it. It feels like Leeds. Well, Leeds have dropped, haven't we? Yeah. We've dropped a little bit. We're allowing them to have the ball at the back, it feels like. It feels like we're not pressing as a unit. They're just simply able to pass the ball and conjure a few opportunities here.
They're controlling it more at the moment.
Yeah, Borough on top now. Borough on top. Leeds, this is why we had to take our chances, which we did, 100%. But look, you can see, when we press their touch, they're not good. No, they're not good at building it up. They're uncomfortable, yeah. Look. They're not like a world-class passing team out from the back.
They look very good going forwards, Middlesbrough.
Well, they've conceded 15 goals.
In that transition, they look very good going forwards. At the back, very unsure.
I think that's a good assessment of them as well. I don't think they've got... I think at the back, they are quite leaky. But, they've created more chances than us going forward so far this season.
Conceded twice as many goals.
Twice as many goals, yeah, exactly. Matt Clark fizzes it. It's a great ball. What a ball that is. Superb. Bendo, Dyke Steele here.
They do look good going forwards. From the central part of the team going forwards.
Yeah, they look good in the middle, don't they?
They look very inventive.
Yeah, they do. They do. Looking for melee there. Rodon screaming at the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper doesn't come out again. Borough received the ball. This is what I'm talking about, people, when I say that the defence haven't got any confidence in the goalkeeper. They don't have any confidence in him.
Just have a look at the Middlesbrough players there around the Leeds players. At the moment, we've seen the game where they're really closing us down, Connor, at the moment. Whenever we get the ball, there was like 4 Middlesbrough players there around a Leeds player, and they got the ball straight back. So from their perspective at the moment, they're doing everything they can do. They lose the ball, they get the ball back probably within about 7 or 8 seconds.
Yeah. Well, yeah, where a goal, for me, a goal's coming here. Unless we change it up, a goal's coming. It's pretty obvious. And the stats reflect that. Leeds are not like a defensively minded team. And they're through again here. Ball played in. Ball played in. We've got to get to these second balls. Brendan Harrison's done all right there. He's done okay. Matt Clark, can Brennan win that? Yeah, we're not winning the second balls at all. We're not winning the second balls. They're coming forward again here. Ball played through by Hayden Hackney, Leeds intercept. We've got to get hold of the ball here. When we're just hoofing it like dicks, we're hoofing it like dicks here. We've got to start. We're not winning the second ball or the first ball. Aronson does well. Joseph. We're not winning the battles.
It's a bit headless chicken stuff at the moment.
Don't go back to the keeper. Be confident on the ball.
I can see that because at least it's given us a chance to regain the ball, recycle it, get a bit of possession, Connor. So I can see that, and this is exactly what we need right now. So I don't have a problem with that because there's an awful lot of intensity in the middle part of the pitch at the moment, and we're not winning. So this is at least taking the tension out of it. It's giving us a chance to get our foot on the ball.
Rothwell goes long, goes for Verber again. It looks like he's onside. Max Verber. No, it's a bad touch. It's a bad touch. Yeah, it was in his path though, wasn't it?
Well, keeping hold of that.
Verber does okay. His runs are good at the minute. Doak's struggling to find him. William Yonto cuts inside. Brilliant from William Yonto. Tackled really well by Matt Clark. And Borough have the ball here. And you just worried a little bit about that transition. Leeds win it back. Brendan has to play it. Play it. Oh.
Well, it's a free kick. It's a definite free kick.
I mean, oh, God. Byram's in, isn't he? He's in if he just plays it and don't fall over. I mean, Nonto's in.
I don't know. Is that a sending off? I don't know. Is that a goal scoring opportunity?
No. It isn't. There's about 4 players in front of him. Yeah, but look, Nonto's in and he elects to go down. Okay.
Well, that could have gone anyway, Connor. All fairness, he did the right thing, I think.
Aidan Hackney brings him down.
Terrible challenge. Has he gone in the book?
What a terrible challenge, I don't think.
Has he not gone in the book?
Nah, I didn't think it was a terrible challenge.
Tackled him from behind, he brought him down. It's a bit close, isn't it? What
yeah.
are you going to do here? You've got to hit it hard.
Drill it, haven't you?
You've got to drill it.
Verba's on it.
Low and hard. It's got to be low and hard.
A goal's a sucker punch now, isn't it? A goal is a sucker punch for Borough.
Well, it is over the last 10 or 15 minutes worth of play.
Yeah.
But this has to be hit hard and low. Hard and low. We can see the gap there. It's going to close. But it has to be hard and low. No pissing around here with flighted balls. Hard and low.
Yeah. No flight. It just needs to be drilled. Keeper's not got.
Verba.
Terrible. Verba again. Terrible.
It wasn't low, was it?
Soft. It's a soft free kick from Verba.
Low.
No, it's probably the worst free kick you could imagine, actually. It's just literally directly at his midriff. It's poor from Verba. Tanaka wins it back really well. Oh, Borough come away with it. It's a good moment for Borough here. They've got a bit of space. Ben Doak on the right hand side here, up against Strout. They're doubling up. Well done, Dan James on that side. Brilliant defending from Dan. Brilliant. They know he's the key man. It's evident here. Well done, Dan James. We're in trouble there. We're in trouble. He got past Strout, hadn't he? Rothwell.
Poor first touch from him, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Run away from him.
Yeah.
Kept it under control. That could have been a real problem for us.
It's that transition, isn't it? That transitional moment
they
where
look really, really good going forward.
They look good.
They're the middle part of the pitch. They're a real problem. At the back, we can see it now.
I don't know about that, Verba.
At the back, we can see it now.
Weakness.
There's definite advantages for us there.
Strout, poor from Strout.
Tanaka. We need to be just on it a little bit more because we need to treat their forward play with a bit more respect.
Look at James. Tanaka, best player on the pitch at the minute, would you say? I think Tanaka looks good.
He does. Rothwell, again, the two middle lads.
Yeah, two middle lads. Leeds are winning the midfield battle at the minute. Oh, to be fair, it's probably quite even.
It's 50-50.
Probably quite even, actually, yeah. Aronson. Careful. James. Tanaka. James put him in a bit of a situation there, didn't he? A bit of a hospital ball.
I think Verba's been good, Connor.
Yeah, Verba's been good. Yeah. Rolled on. Rothwell.
Right game, isn't it?
It's a good game. Yeah. No, he's got to be off there, hasn't he, Verba? No, he's done all right.
That's done well.
Well, the intention is on Borough. Leeds are 1-0 up, so the intention's on them to come back at Leeds. So it was keeping the ball. It's not bad. You don't need to force the issue. Don't need to force a potential interception. But just pick your moments. Pick your moments. Rothwell.
It was always going to be tight, Connor. Oh, that's good. Good play.
No. Leeds win the ricochet. Joseph. He's getting forced out here, to be fair to him. Byram don't need to go back, but he's gone back. Strouk. Dan James, he's gone to the other side here. He's going to cut inside. Ball in. Nah, not. It's that's Dan James all over, innit? It's James all over that. So you're going to get good or bad, aren't you? I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, no props. Yeah, so we've just got a pause in the play at the moment. Middlesbrough ball, 6-yard box. It's been an interesting last 15, 20 minutes. I think Middlesbrough really have had it. You can see going forwards, they're very, very inventive at the back. They look suspect, and we've been really, really, really good in terms of looking for gaps at their back line. Middlesbrough play down at the moment in the middle part of the pitch. I'm sure the referee's going to blow up in a moment, and he's back on his feet. The ball being knocked around in the middle part of the pitch at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Clark. Borge. Left foot, good ball. Good movement. Strout does well.
Come on, man. Straight down the middle of the pitch, just what we needed.
No, it's not. It's not down the middle of the pitch. I'd have loved it down the middle of the pitch. It's a shank out wide, and
just
they
not
pick
hard
it up.
enough either, is it? Should be able to clear the halfway line from there.
Joseph! Oh, he nearly nicked
it. Didn't he?
God, he nearly nicked it. Nearly nicked it off Edmondson there. Hackney. Probably their best player so far, I'd say, in the midfield. Well, Rothwell does well. Ironson does really well there. Keep hold of it, Brendan. Keep hold of it. Just pass it. Well done. Well done. That's fine. That's fine. Leeds keep hold of the ball. Oh, Strout been pressed. Oh, my God. What are you doing, Pascal? What are you doing? Look where you're passing it. Unnecessary pressure. Pascal just passes it out for a corner. Go, not Mellier's fault, not Rodon's fault. That's Pascal Strout. Just not even looking, is he? It's a poor connection.
He's off, doesn't he?
Come on, Pascal. That's really poor by his standards. Really poor.
It's really put us under pressure.
He just knocked it out for a corner. Let's pray that. I mean, is that first corner? Yeah. First corner of the game, I think, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
Or corner to Borough.
Warranted pressure that.
Finazaz. Leeds not away. Leeds not away. Hayden Hackney picks it up. Nonso does well. And Leeds win the free kick. Well done, Willie Nonso. Well done.
Do you know what, Connor? There's bugger all between the teams here.
There's nothing between the two. There's nothing.
We've got the goal. We forced it under pressure, but there's bugger all between the teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're very worrying going forwards.
Borough.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team. They, there's not, you are right. There's nothing between the two teams there. Melee with the free kick.
Don't shank it.
Yeah, he's got to start hitting pockets here. He's got to start hitting places well. It does feel. I can't help but think it's a 1-1, Dad. I can't help it. It just feels they're coming into it a little bit. Leeds need to
2-1. Con. That was my pre-match prediction, so I'm staying with that. I know what you mean. I mean, again, we don't need that flash dance stuff from Nonso, do we?
I
mean, he's playing that clever pass with his back heel, and it's tight. It's tight. You don't need that.
No, Leeds just feel at the minute that it feels like they're getting into the game a little bit. It feels like they're getting into the game a little bit, and Leeds are just losing a little bit of composure here. We started fantastically. We're all over them like a rash, but we've let them come into it a little bit. Do you feel like we're dropping a little bit?
Well, I think we're very two even teams. God forbid we end up in a playoff against Middlesbrough.
Oh.
The two very, very evenly matched teams. We can see it from the stats, and thankfully, Connor, from the bluster of the first 15 minutes, we managed to get a goal. And now it's just playing out where we've got two very even teams. It doesn't matter whether we're away at their place or at home at ours. It's playing out that they're so evenly matched.
Yeah.
So thankfully we've got that goal. But God forbid we get these in the playoffs if we end there. Because it could go either way.
Got them at the Riverside as well, haven't we?
And that's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Yeah. Melee. Goal kick. Clark heads it out. Byron wins it. Just got to win these seconds, Leeds. Tanaka does well. Tanaka does well. Rothwell.
Very close.
Strout. It's almost like the midfield seems like quite competitive, but I don't know. The centre-backs look a little bit wary, don't they? Byron plays the ball forward. Dan James, the keeper's decide.
It's the wrong ball. He just makes the wrong decisions time after time, does Dan James. Quite often I think, Connor, that his game's built on individualism, isn't it? Those moments when he can produce the brilliance there, it's just a bad reading of the game. Terrible.
Strout. Aronson again, drop of the shoulder. Lovely ball. Verba, no, it's another bad ball. They don't play it in front of the man, do they? Leeds don't play the ball in front of the man. It's always behind the frigging man.
I think he was looking for that. It was just a bad pass.
Rothwell.
You could see the shape of his body. He was looking for that.
Aronson did well. Aronson did really well there.
I think he's had a decent.
Yeah, Aronson's been good. He's been really good. Verba.
So Leeds just recycling it a bit here, aren't they? Need Simon on the ball.
We need this game as well, momentum-wise. Rothwell driving forward here. Needs a few runners. Rothwell going by himself.
Good play.
You know, it's getting picked up, but I don't mind that. Well done, Brendan. Well done. Pass it.
Well.
Well done. Dan James. Overlap Byron.
Come on, Dan.
Overlap. Byron. Brendan Aronson. Rodon. Strout.
I think Max could do it just
inwards
a little bit there just to make the angles easier.
Tanaka's had to go home.
Yeah.
Strout. Tanaka. Rodon. Good ball.
That's a good ball.
Joseph. Aronson. James.
Yes. He needed to be quicker with that. Dan, wake up, man. That's a goal all over.
He stopped, didn't he?
It's a goal all over.
He bottled it.
Absolutely bottled it.
He did. He
gets
bottled
his
that.
right foot on that. It's round the keeper. It's a goal.
He bottled it. He did. He
I
bottled that.
can't believe that.
Yeah,
I tell you what, he's right for a substitution. That lad. I'm not being impressed with him this half.
No, that he's in. He's gone off the gas there, hasn't he? He's
look at him. He was spooked by the keeper coming out. Get your right foot out, pal.
Yeah, he's bottled it. He's bottled it. He's completely bottled that.
That's shameful from a player at home.
That's yeah.
I can't remember the last time I saw that.
Yeah.
Completely bottled it. Needs his out. Sorry, needs his backside kicking.
No, he's bottled that. Carries on the momentum. He takes it around the keeper.
I mean, it's not as though the keeper came out aggressively.
No,
just came out to collect the ball.
Yeah. Edmondson.
What an opportunity.
Yeah, massive opportunity. Who played the ball forward? Was it Aronson? Here come Borough here. Who is? I need to figure out this.
Byron.
Was it Byron?
It was an excellent ball.
Dykesteal. Oh, it's those little trios, isn't it? They love playing those trios. Joseph receives it.
Lovely control there from Joseph.
Aronson. Well done, Brendan. Well done.
I'll tell you what, he's come back this half, hasn't he, Aronson? I think so. I think he's had a fantastic first 40 minutes, that lad. He's done very well.
Yeah, he has. Tanaka. Rodon. James. Oh, well done, Joseph. Aronson.
It's got to be over to the left there. I'll tell you what, Dan James owes us something for that cover.
Tanaka, Aronson, Tanaka, Aronson, Tanaka.
Oh, pardon me.
Rodon. Nonso. I could have turned out then, couldn't he? Nonso. Rodon. Verba. Bloody hell.
Oh, excuse me. It's got my nose.
Tanaka.
It's not the white stuff.
Byron.
Oh, that's lovely from.
Oh, chance. Aronson.
I'm sorry, Connor, but really, I have no words for that.
Oh, what a chance. Oh, he's bottled it, the defender. Oh. That's what we talk about. When we talk about technical level, everyone, this is what we're talking about. That is just...
describe that. You have to watch that, everyone. On the highlights, that's a massive low light, but you need to watch that.
Aronson, Rothwell, Tanaka has to make it. Does make it. Latte laugh. Game's just got a bit quicker all of a sudden as Borough come away with it. Verba's come out to make it. He has to make it. He does well. Ben Doak's free. Yeah, had to do it. Had to do it. Had to do it. Ben Doak was free behind him.
It just shows you, Con, in the last 5 minutes, we've had two golden edge drops.
Massive chances.
Two. So we've still got that within our locker.
Oh, no, we have. Yeah.
Vulnerable they are at the back.
Yeah, they are.
We just need to be a little bit more clinical up front.
Yeah, definitely. Clark. Who is that? 30. Borge. Hackney. Our best player.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a really good player. Rothwell does well. Now we've got to do something. Dan James.
3 on 3 here.
Dan James nailed again. He's nailed again. He's had a poor game, Dan. He's like a frigging. I tell you what, he's a Ferrari with no driver. That's Dan James at the minute. He's a Ferrari with no driver. As Borough come away with it. Ben Doak's on his own. Ben Doak up against Verber's miles out of position. There's something going on in the area. Byram's gone against Latte Lat. Bendo goes, good defending from Leeds. Got to win the seconds here. Let's move forward. Rodon following his run. Leeds on the transition here.
Basketball game.
It is basketball. It's Willie Nyonto. Overlap. Aronson. Willie comes inside. Beats his man. Just got to have a crack here. Willie Nyonto. Saved. Leeds on the overlap. It's Brendan Aronson. It's tame again, Brendan Aronson.
Great effort. Well, followed by a really not great effort.
That free kick, well done. Tanaka wins it. Tanaka wins it as the.
So that just encapsulates the season. Within 5 minutes, he's shown us the worst side of his game. Up until this point, he's shown the best side of his game. He's been really good for about where are we? Like 40 minutes, and then we get 2 real opportunities where he can produce more. And it's been appalling.
And this is it's a proper game. It's a proper championship game. And then Latte Lag goes down. It's just a bit of a Bendo defense.
The referee just ignored that.
It's good defending. Rodon did well there as well. Stepped up. Leeds corner. Leeds throwing.
Get there, Connor.
God, one of them. Leeds free kick.
I wouldn't say this is an ideal position. But
nah, the angle's a bit wrong. Their keeper, how bad's their keeper, by the way? He looks worrisome, doesn't he?
You know what? I'd plant this right on the keeper, Connor. If this was me, if I was Rothwell, I'd smack this, and I'd be aiming for the top left.
Rothwell with the ball in.
I'd just smack it
Whips
on the
it.
keeper. Oh!
It's just touched. It's touched wide by the border. It's a brilliant ball in by Joe Rothwell. The keeper's in no man's land. He doesn't know what to do. No. It's on the penalty spot. The keeper doesn't know what to do.
He's so hesitant, isn't he, the keeper?
And the defender heads it wide. This goalkeeper is trash. He's absolutely pony. Rothwell puts it on the penalty spot. It's going in. Keeper does well. Defender does well.
He's all over the shop. You're right. You're dead right there, Connor. That keeper.
Nervy.
We need to be looking at this.
Rothwell, corner. It'd be brilliant if Leeds could get something now. Just on the 47th minute, the last minute of added time. Joe Rothwell whips it. It's a poor ball in from Joe.
It's not like him.
Not like him, but it's a poor ball. And it's half time.
That's it. Right. Okay. We take it, Connor.
Well,
take it.
Let's get we've got some half-time statistics coming up as well. Well. Overall, Dad, thoughts on that?
I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with that, Connor. You know, I mean, I know a lot of the lads out there probably won't agree with me, but I think we've got 2 very evenly matched teams here.
Yeah.
You know, the stats certainly suggest that that's the case, and we're not far apart from one another in the league either, just 7 points before this game. I'm very, very happy with that. That first 15 minutes, we needed to make it count. We did. We scored the goal. Middlesbrough definitely got back into the game. They show some real potency going forwards from the middle part of the pitch, heading forwards, but some real weakness at the back. And we were trying our very best. We certainly exploited that. We just needed a little bit more composure on the ball. We could see that in the last 5 minutes of the game where we had 2 golden-edged chances to snatch the lead. We weren't far away. More of that second half, I'd be more than happy.
Well, just a quick look at the stats here. Leeds United, 0.63 to Borough's 0.004. So they've had no...
To be honest, Connor, that means bugger all to me. What does that mean?
That basically means that they've had no chances whatsoever. Total shots, 2, none on target. Leeds have had 6 shots, 1 on target, 2 9-1 passes to Borough's 2-5-3. And then obviously fouls are fouls. But Leeds, I feel well worthy of that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely say that. I mean, I think you can see they've got some real threat going forwards, Colin. There's no doubt about that. But we've got the goal.
Yeah.
You know, not a great deal between the teams. You know, you can see that they're evenly matched, you know, across the pitch. And certainly I think in terms of, you know, we're ahead on goals. I think if we weren't ahead on goals, we'd certainly be ahead on points. So very, very pleased with that. I think the application's been very good. You know, I'm really up for the second half. I think it's going to be very, very good. You know, I expect us to come away with a win.
Yeah, I think overall Leeds have been the better side. I think Dan, endeavour, energy, but maybe just in critical positions of which he's been on his own. We thought he maybe could have got that chance of which we thought he ducked out maybe a little bit. It could be being slightly harsh, but maybe we thought he ducked it a little bit. Overall, Dan's been okay. He's had the ball. I think Byram's been really good. I think Verb has been excellent. Aronson, special word on Brendan Aronson. I think Brendan Aronson's been absolutely fantastic this half. Joseph, I think
Me too. Me too.
It's the difference with Joseph up top. It's the difference.
Do you know what's interesting though, Connor? You know, is it because we're playing Middlesbrough tonight? They know that they're worthy opponents. I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, I'll throw that one in. You know.
So I just said, let me just say this. John says, let's have a quick look at this. John says we're too hard on James. If that means James generally, mate, because that's fine in a variance of opinion, of course. But if you're talking about James generally, James has probably got more praise on this channel than Willie Nyonto this season. So let's not make this a generic thing. But I think James productivity wise, for me, mate, he's had a lot of the ball in that first half, and he should have done a lot more with it.
I think there's not an agenda here, Dan James. I actually love Dan James, but he's got those moments where he can produce genius. But I think sometimes it's like 60-40. He produces, you know, 4 moments of genius and 6 moments of
it's like 50-50, isn't it? Or 60-40. Yeah.
I think a lot of the time it's 60-40 crap as opposed to the opposite way around. I just feel as though he is a jack in the box. He can offer something different. But luckily, Connor.
Joseph, Derek, I'm not on the agenda here, mate. Connor, these in your chat think Joseph isn't doing anything. He literally got on the cross that created a goal. Look, we've got members in the chat. Paul, who said it? Paul. When did he make? Paul saying he's missed the sitter. I mean, he was. If he wasn't making that movement, you've got to be fair, Paul. Look, we've got to be fair here to Joseph. I understand there's some agenda. Some of you don't think he's good enough. Some of you think Peru's better. You've got to think he's had a good half there. He's been running the centre halves ragged. The connectivity between the attack and the midfield has been a lot better. He's looked sharper in the channels. He's done. Look what he's done.
Could Peru could he done a better job?
He's Johnny on the spot. He should have had a goal, of course. He should have done. But come on, guys. We've got to be fair here. He's had a good half, Matteo. Peru had a good half, like he did against Derby. Would have said it as well. But you've got to be fair here. Come on.
I mean, they're all Leeds players at the end of the day. You know, it's just how we play them in the team. You know, do we start with Joseph? I think we do. I think he can run players down. He can tire players out. We'll see it. I mean, for me, those Middlesbrough defenders, they look out on the heels for me. You know, the
defenders, yeah. The defenders,
ragged, You know, give him another 20 minutes. We know what it's like with Farker. 70 minutes, he's going to start changing it around. Let's let him run. Joseph is going to run for the next 20 minutes of those defenders. He's going to run them ragged. If we can play on the forward line, stick Pearl on for the last 20 minutes. What's he going to do? He's going to score a goal.
Yeah, and you look at all the actions that Leeds make, all the good things that Leeds have done in this half. Joseph's in the thick of it. He is. And you look at this goal there, Dan James on the right. Guys, we're not scoring without Joseph there. Paul, we're not scoring without Joseph there. It's not happening. He forces the action there with Edmondson. So you got to look at that, mate. Come on. Just because the Sky Sports commentators don't say so, mate. That's why we have it on mute. Dan James did exceptionally when Edmondson, I can't remember that. I think the last touch is off Edmondson. It's a great following as well from
actually a really good goal. It looked messy. I mean, the keeper's a bit of a disaster.
Keeper's a problem, by the way. Keeper's a massive problem.
I would really be concentrating on that keeper in the second half. Farker must have picked that up.
Yeah.
We need to be getting more action in and around that keeper, without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely. But overall, probably the better team. I think you're right. The keeper's one to look at. They look good though coming forward, don't they? I think they look menacing.
It's weird, isn't it? How similar I think they are to us. You know, when you look at our weakest part of the pitch, it's him at the back.
Yeah.
You look at their weakest part of the pitch, it's him at the back.
Yeah.
You know, so if we had any intelligence about us as a team, we should be looking at that keeper and thinking, we would be concentrating our efforts on him. Can he spill the ball? You know, can we do something around it where he's out of position? He misses a punch from a corner.
Yeah.
We need to be concentrating on that second half.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of people are saying in the chat. Agree with your thoughts on Joseph. Kind of can't agree with James. He's been one of our best. I think, as I keep saying, mate, there's a lot of energy, a lot of endeavour there. I think it's just the production at the end of it, although he did force the first goal. Let's talk on the penalty a little bit here. It's showing it. Middlesbrough penalty.
Well, I disagree with you on this.
I thought
that's never a pen for me.
So we have disagreements here. I think that's a penalty. I think when the ball comes in here, I think Rodon's got a touch on his underfoot there. No, I think he's got a touch on his sole.
But I really don't see that at all, Connor, because the ball's played in. There's no bodily contact here from Rodon. It just spoons off his leg, and then he follows through afterwards. So for me, no penalty in the referee's absolutely right.
If that's Leeds, are you shouting for it?
No, of course. But I think being fair-minded, seriously, if it's being fair-minded, you might disagree with me on this. I'd still say it wasn't a penalty. That wasn't for me.
Yeah,
Never.
I think he clips his under. Dad's living in the 70s.
A million years.
Oh dear. Yeah. So let's have a look. Rothwell is having an underrated performance. Two pings balls left, right, and running through the players too. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's soft for me, Connor. Your dad is so wise. There we go. Let's have a look. Verba is a decent left back. Nice to have options for us. Yeah, Verba. Little word on Verba. He's been good, hasn't he? I'm just going to go get a Guinness. Go on.
Yeah. No, there's one here.
Oh, is there? You brought the Guinness.
There you go. You all stocked up.
There we go.
Yeah,
Cheers.
No, for me, I've been surprised by Verba. A bit like Aronson at the start of the season, Connor. He's a good player, isn't he? At this level, he's definitely a very good player at this level. I didn't like him because of the way he was with us after his first season, just like I didn't like Aronson either. But I mean, the lads showed up. He scored, I thought, a really nice finish last time round, bit of composure, and he's been showing himself on that left-hand side. He's been a problem for them.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look. We're not scoring without James crossing the ball either. Fair point. Yeah, no, I think the whole point is, Scott, just the amount he's had the ball and can cause more dangerous actions. That's the whole point, That's the whole thing we're saying here, mate. It's not that he's done poorly for the goal or anything like that, of course. Kieran says Verba is 100% making up for his last performance against Borough. I think he is. And do you know what? On the overlap as well.
About that, won't it? I mean, I didn't even think about that, mate. You're absolutely right. And he had a bit of the mare, didn't he, in the League Cup game against them. And I'm sure that would have been uppermost in his mind. So from his perspective, it would have been game on. We're playing Borough at home. I want to put it right. And he certainly is.
Yeah.
After the first 45, let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, 100%. We're doing okay, says Mark, but again, missed chances could cost us. I tell you what, imagine if we match that XG. Oh my God, the amount of goals we'd score. But the same can be said for Borough as well, of course.
It could. I mean, are Norwich playing tonight or is it tomorrow? I think they're the only team that scored more than Leeds and Borough this season. I think they're on 35. Leeds and Borough on 33 before the game tonight. We're up there, aren't we? It's bizarre,
Michael O'Leary says, Father McGilligan says no pen, then it's no pen.
Absolutely, Michael.
I remember one time, I think I dived when I was a kid, didn't I? I dived when I was a kid and got an earful when I came home. So, let's have a quick look at what you guys are saying. Verba done well going forward, a constant outball. I agree. I'm not sure, says, I don't know if this can't be your real name, mate. Are you calling this a real name, Dad?
Oh, what is it?
Aragon LSR. Aragon.
Like
There's no way. That's either a made-up name or you've been kicked through Tolkien's The Hobbit.
I'm gonna say
there's no way that is a real name, Aragon. Absolutely no way.
Like it.
Right, we're gonna the best names that I've heard so far as well is Bowen Llewellyn, Otis Bailey, and Aragon LSR. Who's top for you?
I've got to go with the last one.
Aragon. There we go.
Aragon, you've got
it. There we go. Let me just refresh this. 2 seconds, guys. You go that way. You've gone. The flag's going to fall off now. There we go. Yes, everybody. Yes. Let's have a look at what you guys are saying anyway. Get it in the comment section below. I can't understand the hate for Joseph. Perot on the pitch for 1 or 2 chances he gets. Joseph is involved in everything. Hold up play, unlocks the wingers, makes the runs. Mate, I'll never understand it. Apparently, nowadays, it's just about scoring goals. Which I find bizarre. You look at the entire production. How many times did he lose the ball? How many times is he receiving the ball? How good does Brendan Aronson look, by the way, with Joseph up top in terms of that linkage between them both? Look, I think, according to some fans, unless you're scoring 15, 16, 17 goals in 17 games, you're not good enough. You can tell he's good enough. Look, he's come in, he's been out of it. And to say he's been out of it, he's been cold, really, and he's come in and put in a performance like that in the first half, of which it's an unbelievable interception by Edmondson, by the way, to take it off his feet for the first goal. Look, come on. Come on, let's be fair here. Brandon says Real Madrid literally want him. What does that say? Refs have been good tonight. No hate for Joseph. Just wish he bang winning. I agree, man. I agree. I think he's been excellent. But Richard, Byram is better than Bogle. What we're saying in the chat, everyone. Do we agree with this? Do we agree with it? Bogle, man. I think Bogle's underrated, my friend. I think he's massively underrated. I love Bogle. I think he's been a proper signing for Leeds United. But yeah, look, I get some people don't like him. I get some people love Byram. The problem is Byram's not got the best two attributes in football, dependability and reliability. He's just not got it in his locker. So if he's dependable and reliable, it's a different conversation, and we can compare them both. Grundonator says we should be keeping Verber and Jan. I think we've got to do now, haven't we? We've really got to do when you look at it. Yeah, we've got to do. Simbala says Joseph helps unlocking. We've got another championship game going on, by the way. Who scored? You guys will probably be able to let me know if Luton conceded another goal. They have indeed, but they've scored. But I'm not actually seeing who this is against. It's Swansea. You guys will know. There's another game. Oh, no, Swansea have scored. Swansea have scored in the other game. I hope you guys are enjoying it, by the way. Hope you're enjoying this. So it's Burnley 0, Derby 0. My God. Do you hear that? Burnley 0, Derby 0. And it's Sunderland 0, Bristol City 0 as well. So Leeds really could take advantage of it here, guys, massively. So I think we're back out now, or we're nearly back out anyway. Byram's ball to James. Does Bogle pass it or run with it instead of giving it early like Byram? Bogle or Byram, Dad?
Well, it's got to be Bogle for me, but I've been impressed with Byram the last couple of games, Connor.
Yeah,
I have.
Verber for man of the match, Connor. Yeah, mate. So far, he's been excellent. He's been excellent, and to say he's up against their best player as well, in Ben Doak, I don't think he's done that much. I don't think he's done that. TMC says Aronson out. I think he's been good so far, mate. I think he's been good. A lot of the time on this channel, we don't get edged for being fair, but I think we're more than fair. I think Aronson's been good this half. But stay with us in the second half, everybody, as we're going to be going through it. Dad, get yourself in the picture here.
So I need to just put you over a bit more.
Yeah, it's this carpet, isn't it? It's this carpet. There you go.
Better? Yeah,
okay. Verber has been a revelation. James too. Would you make any changes for the second half, or would you keep it like it is?
I think it's probably fair to say Parker should start with the same 11.
Brandon says Rothwell first chance signing.
Do you know what? I agree with that. I think as well, that he seems to have been the lone man, doesn't he, over the last couple of seasons? And I think sometimes, it's the same with Rodon, isn't it? It's been an up on that, actually, because Rodon's season for us so far has probably not been quite as good as it was last year, and he's been a lone man for the last few seasons.
He really has, yeah.
So it'd be ironic, wouldn't it? If we did sign Rothwell and we did go up, that he had a bit of a naff season next year.
Yeah.
But quite often, from a psychological point of view for the player, if somebody comes in and says, "Look, we want to make you part of our first team, we want to sign you permanently," it can really work for you, I feel.
Do you think Carrick's worrying right now, or do you think they're right? They're still right in it.
I think he's going to be thinking they're right in it, because there's not an awful lot between the two teams. We had a powerful start, first 15, 20 minutes. We got the goal, but after that, I felt it was a fairly even game. And he's going to believe in his forward players. He's going to be a little bit worried about what's going on at the back and that keeper, just like our coach is probably going to be worried as well. So he's going to still be confident that they can get back into this game.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, it feels like Leeds are the best half, but we'll wait and see what happens this half as Borough come into it. It's definitely a lot better than before, isn't it, Dad, when we lost the game 3-0?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we didn't score that night.
We didn't score yet, of course. We're going to get refreshing. Here we go, everybody. Borough kicking off the second half.
I remember the boulder-bid lad at the back. What's he called, Connor?
Matt Clark. Oh, here we go. Hackney's coming through already. Borough coming forward straight away here. Ball played through. Hackney's going to be on the rebound here. If Rodon don't get to it, they've got it on the outside. Offside.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a pub team player last time round, but as he got into the game, he proved he clearly wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was miles off there, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. Eli Melee at the back here. So results going for Leeds though. Half time 0-0s all round really when it comes to the opposing two. Ilan Mele on the ball. Big night for Leeds, this. Coming up to the 46th minute here as Joseph wins it.
Tight on this lad.
Ben Dokes. Yeah. Verba does well. Yeah. Tanaka recovering as well.
Very good work from Verba there.
Joseph.
Powerful, wasn't he, on the first challenge?
Verba, nearly.
He shanked that bit, didn't he?
Absolutely shanked it. Yeah. Mele on the ball here. They're pressing a bit higher now, Borough.
That's a crap ball.
It's a terrible ball from Mele.
I mean, there was 2 Middlesbrough players there. They played it to a Leeds player. I mean, what chance did Rodon have there?
Didn't.
You know, it's an absolute liability, that lad at the back.
Right, Borough got the ball at the back here. Coming to it maybe a little bit confident here as well as Edmondson has the ball.
Well, I mean, I know we're only 2 minutes into the second half here, Connor.
They've come out, haven't they? Yeah, they've come out a bit here, Borough.
We just need to be pressing a bit more here. We've just eased off a bit for my liking.
Yeah, Leeds have eased off, but
we're just easing off a yard.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So, attacking areas, they've started it pretty well here. The lovely if Leeds got a second. That looked like a foul throw from Max Verba as Borough receive it again or recover it again. Doak on the ball here. Can Leeds get that ball? Brendan Harrison, no. And Harrison's gone down. He's got to get up here. Harrison's got to get up. Hackney's free in the middle here. Hackney's free. He's got the ball now. Number 7, who's definitely there. Best player. Ben Doak probably in at second here. Ball on that left-hand side. Hackney looking for it again. Looks like Joseph's following him, which means Edmondson can come a little bit further forward. It definitely looks like Carrick said to them, you know, just advance into their area, take a few more risks in this half. Dykesdale plays the ball. Harrison's pressing on Matt Clark. They're very comfortable on the ball. Very comfortable on the ball. Byron wins it. Dan James now. Got to keep hold of it.
Good play.
Does well. Does really, really well. Can he pass it? He's won a free kick. He's done excellently.
Really well there.
Done excellently well.
5 Middlesbrough players there within about 10 yards, and he got the free kick. Well done, Dan James.
Really well there, Dan James. Has to be said. See, sometimes you think, bloody hell, Dan James, and then he does stuff like that, gets you out of trouble.
Yeah, and this is what is for me is a 40-60 player. You know, played 4 good moments and 6 bad ones. Let's hope he can change that around to a 60-40 player.
Strout, Verba, first touch, wins the throw. Ball played up. Joseph battling with Edmondson. Lucky there, Borough coming away with it.
Lucky, but I don't know what it is at the moment, Conor. It seems as though they've got 12 or 13 men on the pitch.
See, that's where the keeper's got to be. Why are you kicking it? It's in your area. Come and collect the ball.
Doesn't read the game.
Frigging hell. The ball comes to Ilan Mele in the box and he elects to kick it. Smother the ball. Take the pressure off your team. Jesus Christ. Ilan Mele elects to kick it out into touch when it's in his box. Edmondson coming forward now. Joseph pressing him.
These are key moments here, Connor.
Focus, yeah. Okay, Tanaka as well.
Because you just feel as though they're in the
Verba
tendency right now at the start of this half.
Joseph loses it.
Lose touches like that.
Yeah, poor from Joseph.
Concentrating.
Okay, Leeds pick it up. Rothwell. Well done. Lovely around the corner. Tanaka doesn't need to take him on there.
You see what I mean, Connor? You can see the vigour in their players at the moment. It seems like they've got 2 players to our 1 at the moment.
Clark beats Joseph. Rodon in the air again. Well, good body strength. Well done, Nonso. Wins it against Dykesdale. He's had a good game, Nonso. He's had a really good game. Using his body well. Rothwell. I need some of the attackers to show here. Dan James is too far away. He's too far away here. I think we need to get a little bit more compact. There's too much risk of us losing the ball higher up the pitch. And Leeds don't want to do that. Well done, Brendan Aronson. Excellent. Well done. Oh, no. Rothwell does well to recover. Reads the situation well.
In that final ball, Connor.
Dan James on the turn here. Going towards it. It's predictable from Dan James, and Borough win a free throw-in, I should say. Predictable.
You can see this. I don't know, the inventions there. It just seems they need to cloak it with a bit more
disguise.
Mystique,
yeah,
Leeds, a bit more disguise, don't they?
Leeds win it. I don't know why we need to be so quick here. Quick off the dial here. Verba on the overlap here. He's going to have to whip that ball in. He's whipped it in. It's a brilliant ball in. It's a brilliant ball in from Max Verba. Excellent. And he's going to have to recover. He's done really well there to recover it as well. Well done, Max Verba. Tanaka, William Yonto in the Borough box. Tanaka. No, Jesus. Do you want some lamb with that shank?
What I don't get, Connor, is why does Yonto persistently try and score through players' not through players' legs, but hit it at players' legs?
Because that's what
it consistently.
Yeah, but I think if you're looking through the keeper's legs, I think that if that goes to, if you're going through the defender's legs, there it's going to go in because the keeper's not going to expect it.
But maybe that's what he's aiming for, to try and get it through the defender's legs, but invariably hits the defender's bloody legs time again. And invariably, it's not just one person in front of him; it's two or three behind.
Yeah.
He does it time and time again. He's just not intelligent.
Oh, brilliant from Tanaka around the corner. Oh, Brendan's ruined it, man. Brendan, you've killed Tanaka's brilliant angled football there. Dan James here on the right-hand side. Whips the ball in. Oh, what a ball that was. What a ball. And Borough come away with it. And there's a man with a head injury in the box, referee, as Ben Doak comes away with it. Rothwell tracking him. Strout just on the cover. Doak goes inside, and there's a chasm in the middle for Hayden Hackney here. Plays the ball out wide. They've still got it. Great save. It's a good save. It's a good save. Borough's best opportunity of the match here on the transition there. Hayden Hackney leads miles off it as Rothwell was trying to track the man out wide, and Ben Doak can double up on him. Byram nearly got to it, and we've got to figure out who that man is, Dad. I've got to figure out who he is, number 8. What an opportunity there for probably Borough's best opening of the game there. It's a good save from Elan Melee. It's a good save from Melee. Can it? Nothing stupid now, Leeds. Corner, Borough. The referee is being a dick already. Ball whipped in here. 1-1. 1-1.
Shit. That was bad. Come on, Leeds. Come on. Is that Verba? Got it off Verba. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's gone in. I can't believe it.
Number 30. Is it 30? That's shite. That is shite.
Come on.
That is shite from Leeds. It's pathetic. It's Verba. It's an own goal. It's an own goal.
It's an own goal from Verba.
Fuck now.
Come on, Leeds. I don't know. Well, we knew it was so finely balanced, Connor. We've just got to get over the disappointment and think there's something, but we've got to start here. They've definitely had the first 10 minutes of the second half. They're going to have a bit between the teeth now. We've got to start to change this.
Okay.
That's so disappointing. Come on, Leeds. Rubbish.
Verba plays it forward. Nonso up against Edmondson here.
They should have time to control that.
Nonso plays it inside. Verba, he's trying too hard there. Leeds corner.
Right. Okay, let's have the same again. The opposite way. I can't. I mean, he's trying. Just came off his head the wrong way, doesn't it? It was very, very unfortunate with that. But I can't believe that. Come on, Leeds.
Right. Sorry, everyone. We don't have a working 1-1. So we're going to have to update you on the timer as well. Apologies. We don't have a working 1-1. We've got a 1-0. So apologies for that. Yeah, we've removed it. We just don't have a timer now, so people are going to have to listen to us. So it's a Leeds corner here. 55-35. Joe Rothwell on the corner. Ball whipped in. It's just...
So it was a clear Leeds head, like 3 yard shot, shy of the post.
Yeah.
believe that from
such a shit goal to concede, wasn't it?
Crap goal.
Crap goal. After everything you go through in this game, and that's the goal you concede.
All that work and effort.
Clark. All right, I think we've got a working 1-1 now.
So we're on it again here.
Borough come away with it. No, foul. Freaking hell. Oh, someone's dead. Is it Aronson? Who is it? Is it Rothwell? For fuck's sake, you're joking.
Rodon. Can't really make out what happened there. Whether he was sort of clipped on the knee or whether he just fell over. It's a muscular thing. We'll see again if we have another look. Let's hope he just clipped on the knee. I think he was just clipped, wasn't he? That number 8, Connor, is it Maguire?
Yeah. Right, we're going to have to go in my head. 1-1.
Yeah, Rodon. He's down at the moment. He seems to be in a little bit of discomfort there, doesn't he? I swear they got Bamford warming up. Look at the state of him. He's not a footballer in a million years. Absolute garbage.
Oh, man, what a shit goal to concede. Man.
When you even look at Bamford warming up, it's embarrassing, isn't it?
Bamford, yeah. God, that's annoying, that one. That is so annoying. People saying bring on Ramazani.
I'd agree with that.
Why
we
not?
Need something.
He won't do anything, will he? It's Barker in a nutshell.
We need some invention here because they're definitely on the front foot. God, I'm worried about this. I've got to be honest. Start the second half.
Yeah, it's we've not been good. We've not been good enough. Second half, we just not come out. We've not come out at all.
You can see it just the way they're stroking the ball around. They're full of confidence. It's worrying. This it really is.
Dykesdale ball in, Leeds clear. It's got to do something. And Nonso looks. Is he gingerly? Look at Nonso. Just have a look, an eye on. Just keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
This might force a change. Ball over the top.
We'll see. It's gone down now. Let's see. Let's see how he gets up here.
He's looking. Look, yeah. Nonso's coming off.
Not right, is he?
Nah, Nonso's not right. And now neither's Rodon. For fuck's sake.
Well,
he's not right. Just go off. Just go off Verber. We're gonna have to put Verber. He's gonna have to frigging bring Schmidt on. Of course, Leeds go down to rations again. My God, can we just get fit? Can we just get fit frigging players for just a prolonged period of fucking time? He should really
be playing Schmidt, shouldn't he? And this maybe is the lads.
He's got not got other options. He's got no other options.
Yeah, but he should be playing him.
Well, it's either him or
he's a decent player, isn't he?
It's either him or Farker goes at the back.
That's putting us under pressure.
Get him off the pitch.
It's a flat ball from Melier, just putting us directly. Why don't you just blast it down to?
Leeds come away with it. Aronson's got to get rid of it. He's got to get rid of it. He's been chased. Don't turn back.
So what he's doing now is heading back into. I mean, Middlesbrough attacking. He's giving them the ball back in that direction. Sometimes it's thick football from some of these players.
He's in a really good position, and you've got 3 players ahead of you, and he turns back.
He can move it forwards just as well as he can move it backwards.
We need pace here. We need pace. We need pace.
Completely off the pace at the moment. We've lost it. I believe he's given that.
Get Ramazani on. Get Ramazani on. He needs some pace. We need out and out pace for this. He's got to bring.
We just look at the cop now, Connor. Have you seen it?
He's got to bring some.
There's just nothing there, is in the cop.
What do you mean?
Well, there's no further or anything like that.
He's got.
It's people just stood there like this watching the game. You know, Leeds are just not doing anything at the moment to encourage them to do more.
I mean, crap for 15 minutes. Not done anything. Ball in. Rothwell. Oh, God, I'd love us to just. 139 corners, I think it is. Aaron James. Headed out. Oh, ref! He's pulled him back, you twat! That's a foul! That is a foul! What's he playing advantage for as if it's Rothwell's fault? He just pulled his shirt. Oh, you donkey. That's a foul. Rothwell's literally gets dragged back by Latte Lap.
Anyway, nothing came of it, Connor, so we're moving forwards now.
Tanaka, Rothwell. God.
It's definitely been a harder watch this half, hasn't it?
Tough watch. It's a tough watch, yeah. You just, I don't know. We're not
clicking.
We're not clicking at all this half. We're not clicking. Get Ramazani on, man. Do something. Get Ramazani on. We need an injection of pace.
You look at Carrick and you feel as though the lad's got a plan, don't you?
Yeah.
I look at Fark and I feel as though that lad's not got a plan. That's what's worrying.
Joseph. Oh, God. Hackney. He's had a right game, Aiden Hackney. Plays ball forward. Rodon gets in between. They come away with it. Basketball, this. It's a basketball game.
Well, mostly in one direction at the moment.
Yeah, Borough have been better. Borough have been miles better this half, I think. This is what happened with Burnley. You know, Burnley weren't as good as us in the first half, but Borough came into it in the second half.
It was like this in the League Cup, wasn't it? I mean, it was fairly even Stevens first.
Yeah, it's true.
Fairly even Stevens. Second half, they just steamrolled us.
Yeah.
We've really got to keep on it here. And I hope people out there don't think that I'm giving them too much respect here. All I see is a good footballing team at this level, and they're equally as good as us.
Yeah, they're as good as us. They're as good as us there. There are things out. We're at home. We're at home, and it's 50-50 this.
From a team playing at Ellen Road, especially under the lights, you don't often see this, do you? And we're seeing it now. They're equally as good as us. Come on, Leeds. Come on. Let's get into these challenges.
Tanaka.
We need to really. Oh, this is good.
No, we're not even getting a pass.
We really need to be getting an awful lot.
Come on, you're better than this. We're better than this.
Standing off, Connor.
Fucking hell.
Standing off to get the ball. We're standing off.
Respecting him too much.
It's almost like we're playing away.
Rodon. I draw written all over it this game. Harrison. Nah.
It was okay for a moment.
Berber gets it straight.
Too easily picked off here.
Bendo, he's coming forward. Leeds are in the transition and we look vulnerable. Verber's going to dive in it, and it's our ball. It should be our ball. It's not a corner. It's never a corner in a month of Sundays, that referee. It's never a corner.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look again.
It's not. It's him. He touches it last.
No, it came off. No, that was a corner.
That's not. It's not a corner. It's not a corner.
Anyway, we are where we are. Come on, just got to defend it properly. We're not used to this.
Well, make a fucking change, though. Make a change. Do
something.
It,
are we?
Fuck's sake, make a change.
Well, it's coming up, isn't it? We're only 5 minutes away from change time.
5 minutes away. 4 minutes 40 from change time. Oh, I don't like the look of this.
No, I don't.
Don't like the look of this.
I'm worried about this.
Foul coming that the refs said absolute clowns. Right.
I've just been worried from the start. I mean, look, these first 20 minutes, Connor, we've not really been there, have we? Let's be honest.
Such a shit goal to concede. I'm so annoyed at that goal.
Right, so Pearl's coming on, surprise, and Solomon. He's so predictable, isn't he? What about Ramazani?
Bristol City are beating Sunderland. Burnley are drawing.
This is
It's another opportunity for Leeds.
Come on, Dan.
For fuck's sake.
Dan.
Where's Ramazani? Why didn't he put Ramazani on?
Calling out for him, isn't it?
Pace.
It's the same old subs.
Bring Solomon on. There's no pace there. No pace. This is exactly what we need right now. Someone who's comfortable on the ball as well in tight situations. Ramazani. Oh, Aaronson.
We know he's not going off. I mean, it's a decent half, to be fair, but it's just not mixing it up. There's no change to it. Everything's so predictable with Leeds.
Oh, it's been robbed. It's been robbed. Burrow on the attack here. It's 4-on-2.
Tanaka's been robbed.
He's done well. It's a great tackle.
That tackle in. What a player.
He's got to get another in.
We're in. This is it.
Jokes. Great. Well done, Melee. Well done. Come on then, quicker. Let's go. Fucking hell, stood there. Fuck me.
That was comical. It's almost like he's taking the floor.
Come on. Verba. Joseph. Go on, Matteo. Great run.
Come on. Let's go to goal. No.
Back post. Oh, there's no one there. Went by him.
I've got to be honest. I mean, he was half asleep. He did a great
job.
No
one's offering him anything. Tanaka got robbed there. Absolutely robbed. Finazaz did well, and Tanaka did well to get back, to be honest with you. The Leeds broke away with it, and he's onside. Byram's fucking half asleep. Wake up, Sam.
I mean, that was a great job from Millie, but it's almost like, aren't I good? And they completely forgot he was playing a game of football. He did very well there.
Yeah, Melee was brilliant.
Brilliant there. Got to. I mean, that was superb. That. So fair play to you. Maybe you've repaid a couple of points there.
What's going on? Oh God.
I mean, he was brilliant there, Millier, wasn't he?
You are joking me. I can't be arsed with this. How many players do we need down? Joe Rothwell's now gone down. How many more? Going to come out against who we've got at the weekend? Preston. We're going to have about 8 injuries.
It almost seems set up this way, doesn't it? So Rothwell's off, Ampadu's on. You can just see it.
Why? It's not even been sensationalist. You need for fuck's.
I think Farker's losing it big time. I mean, he's a fox in the box. Nonto's been good tonight. You take him off and you bring Manor Solomon on. And I'm not saying that Manor Solomon's been bad, Connor. We're not saying that. We're not saying that.
Oh.
And off he comes. And he knows it now, doesn't he? So, what do we reckon? Ramazani last 5 minutes?
Ramazani will get 4 minutes. That's what he'll get.
The last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll bring him on. 4 minutes. The game needs pace. The game needs an injection of pace. Solomon is not a pacey player. Peru's not a pacey player. Goals by subs leads top of the division, so let's hope that they can do it.
We know most of those goals from Peru, so I understand why he's come on. I get that.
Tanaka. That's terrible from Al Tanaka. I mean, that is just a shocking crossfield ball. Dykesdale.
Come on, Leeds. 20 minutes. We can do this.
Oh, it's just typical, and it's one of those games.
So who's coming off then for Ramazani?
No, I don't think he'll bring him on. He's just going to sit there like a German sausage and not bring him on. Huh?
Aronson.
He's never going to bring. He don't bring Aronson off, does he? I mean, but Aronson's not been bad, but it's not like I don't know. I don't know.
Bring somebody off if we're going to bring him on.
Will Leeds win it? Manor Solomon. Leeds win it high up. Manor Solomon. Free kick. Done well. Done well.
You can't argue against that, Paul.
Manor Solomon's done really well.
That's not. Just shoved him off the ball. But
Leeds have got to do something here. We've got to do something here.
But what do you think we'll do? Do you think it's just going to be a flighted cross into the box?
It's got to be whipped.
It's going to come from nothing. It needs. This is where your tactical coach comes in. There needs to be something here that's going to surprise the opposition in a position like this. They must have tried this. They must have looked at this and think, right, what do we do? It just can't be a blind shot at goal. There must be some kind of set piece that they've looked at in positions like this that's going to surprise the opposition. There must be, the professional footballers.
Rothwell over it. Come on, Leeds. Come on. Rothwell over it. 71 minutes.
It will be. It'll just be a flighty ball.
No, he'll whip it. Whip it. Whips it. It's good defending. He's been brilliant, Edmondson. He's been excellent. Have to say, their centre-back. He's been everywhere, him. Brickhead. That's whipped on the keeper, Dad, isn't it?
It is. I'd just like to see something different, Con. It's also formulaic, isn't it?
Yeah. Corner Leeds. It does. I mean, I don't know why. It doesn't feel like we're going to score, does it? There's something about this game. It feels just
pass it out, nice and flat to the
Rothwell balling.
Look, see what I mean? It's easy to defend. Just try something different, lads. I don't know what it is in modern day football, Connor, but you don't see any invention anymore.
No, you
with
don't.
Corners. It's always the same thing. Whip it in strong, get it past the first man. Hope there's just nothing different that's played.
I mean, Byram's just been absolutely pirouetted there by Latte Lath and no free kick. Got to have some invention now, Leeds. Come on. Verba.
Yeah, you see that?
I get it, but and he's not good. Why? I don't understand. Oh my God. Was Joseph having that bad a game? Was he having that bad a game? He just made a run a second earlier, which nearly got Dan James in. Not a great ball, but he still made the run. Right. Tanaka wins it back. Play him, Tanaka! Tanaka! Dan James! It's shit.
He passes it to the goalkeeper.
So shit.
He plays him through and he just says,
so shit, Dan James.
There you go.
Look at that. Look at the scenario. Tanaka plays.
That's on a plate. There you go, keeper.
Got to score. He's got to score. He just passed it to the fucking keeper. It's so bad. Transitional. Leeds win it. Brilliant tackle. Leeds win it again. Come on. James is in again. James is in again. Yeah. Get in, Dan James! Come on! Brilliant! Come on! It's not shit, it's fucking brilliant! It's not shit! On, get in! Come on! Yeah! Get in there!
Look, that's it! It's 40-60, man!
40-60, man! Get in!
Go on, lad! It literally is 40-60, man.
Oh my God!
It sums it up. Isn't it?
Sums Dan James up.
That is
Peru as
way more difficult, and fucking wow.
God, what a finish. How's he balls that other one up and scored that?
I'm thinking, no way.
What a finish. What a finish. Get in. Come on.
Go on, Leeds. Let's see this one out.
Come on, let's see this out.
What? We don't defend this, Connor. We don't defend this. We take it to them. Look at that for a finish. That's him all over.
Jimmy is giving me a bit of shit. Have that, you blunt swats. Come on. Oh no!
We're not busy glorifying that goal.
Yeah.
Shit going on, pardon me, going on the other end. God damn boy.
Come on.
Can't see him, that's fair enough.
I know, yeah, bloody hell.
Come on, Leeds. Oh, God, bloody hell. Come on, lads. Let's see it out.
Come on.
Look, we always beat Borough in league games.
Yeah,
at least recent history.
We were always calm.
Yeah. And I said 2-1, Connor, didn't I? Look at Woodgate. Yeah. The Leeds anyway, Jonathan. We know it.
Bloody hell. Ball played forward. Harrison. Solomon.
Come on, let's keep this tight now.
Oh!
It's not about defending, it's about attacking now. Come on.
James pressing the keep.
Dodgy, we know it.
You're going to have to work. You're going to have to work, Dan. You're going to have to work. Put in all those efforts, lad.
Come on.
Go on. He's won it. Well done, Rothwell. He's predicted it. James.
Do you know what? This has a feel of the Leicester game last year.
Oh, it stinks of Leicester, doesn't it?
It does. It's bizarre, isn't it?
Harrison.
I mean, they had more of the game. We know that.
Byram. Oh, well played, Aronson. Aronson, he can dart into the box. Inside, Brendan.
No, he beat himself there, didn't he?
Borough coming away. Rothwell goes in. Tanaka again. Tanaka again. Brilliant.
This is it.
Brilliant midfield
all
play.
Of a sudden, from the goal, we've seen what we saw in the first half.
Tanaka ball forward. Is he on?
Look at this.
No, he's off. He's off. Yeah, he's not quick enough to be onside there.
Oh, little Dutch cracker. Oh God. No ticker. Come on, Leeds.
Yes, Rothwell. I love it, Rothwell. I absolutely love that, Rothwell.
This is it. We don't care. It's a foul. We don't care. They know he means business, Connor, with that challenge.
Yeah. Coming forward here. Borough on the ascend. Well done. Well done, Verber intercepts. Brilliant feet. Ref. Well done. I don't mind that bad touch. He dived.
Terrible touch.
He definitely dived.
What a shocking touch.
Yeah,
straight down.
He definitely dived.
Yeah. Right. He's thinking I got con there. I tell you what, Connor, for all the bluster, Borough, that last
Scores on the doors.
Go on.
Burnley 0, Derby 0, 93rd minute. Sunderland 0, Bristol City 1.
Yes, we'll take that.
93rd minute. Massive win if we can get through this. Yeah. Solomon, brilliant ball out wide. Sam Byram here. Massive result for Leeds if we can get it. Great ball over the top. He's definitely onside. It's Dan James. Ball didn't get to it. Huge 15 minutes for Leeds United. It is a massive 15 minutes for Leeds if we can get this 3 points. Leeds win it. Rodon. Aronson. Play it. Dan James. Left foot down. Nah. Okay, that's fine. Don't mind that. Byram. Dan James. Kind of lost the attack here, but that's fine. Dan goes for that. Okay, don't mind that. Felt like a blind pass, but it doesn't matter. Byram. Aronson. Do we need the width there? Don't if we do, but it's okay. Don't mind it. Leeds throw.
Well, thought was going out for a corner.
Keep the ball in there. Massive night for Leeds.
Exactly where we need it to be, Connor.
Huge night. If Leeds win, we go top again, but we're actually making a bit of distance here. If Burnley don't pick up all 3 points, as Sunderland again dropping points. Peru. Come on, Joel. And he's nailed him. And it's a Borough free kick.
Still, the ball's in their half, Connor. In their third.
Dykesdale. Mano Solomon tracking him the whole way. Edmondson. Come on, Leeds.
Come on. I'd like to see us just a bit closer, Connor. Wouldn't you? Just closing down the...
Go on, Peru.
Just a look.
Go on.
Come on. Run towards him.
Go on.
Press him.
Good feet. Good feet from Dykesdale. He's gone the whole way here. Brilliant feet. Yes, Rothwell. How's he won that, by the way? How's he won that? That is so... And he's got a yellow card. That's never a yellow card in a month of Sundays.
These refs are absolute shite.
Oh, no, Rothwell.
I mean,
Rothwell.
He's actually been on the receiving end a couple of times tonight, hasn't he?
Look, coming from nowhere, Rothwell here. Look at this.
Tell you what, he's a good lad, isn't he?
Look at Rothwell here, though.
Dykesdale.
Oh, you dirty fucker. Yeah, that is a yellow card. That is a yellow card.
Dirty. Well, hey, you took him out, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a yellow card. Oh, hopefully he's all right. Oh, Rothwell.
You took him out.
No. Come on. Why can't he just be an impact injury? Just be impact. I don't want it to be a long term.
He's all right, isn't he?
Don't be a long termer here, Joe. Come on.
He'll be all right.
Can't be arsed with this again. I'm sick of Leeds getting... Just let it be an impact injury. Bergzorg comes on.
Is he decent?
Yeah, he's all right.
That's what his name was.
McGree. Sunderland.
Here he comes, Ampadu.
Sunderland scored.
Have they? Yeah, well, they're below us.
Don't care. Sunderland still drop points.
Yeah.
Don't care.
He'll be all right, Connor.
How poetic would it be? Rothwell out and Ampadu on.
You can just see it, can't you?
And Ethan Ampadu is coming back on.
Absolutely bizarre. I mean, from Joe Rothwell's point of view here, he's going to be so disappointed with this, isn't he? If he has to come off and he comes on, because you know what's going to happen next game. And I don't decry Ampadu his chance to start again, Connor, because he's been out for so long. But Rothwell's done such a fantastic job.
I love Rothwell.
I
love Rothwell. I absolutely love Joe Rothwell. Yeah. Joe Rothwell is literally my perfect championship midfielder. He's perfect.
What's missing though?
In terms of what? In terms of a goal. A goal is missing from him.
We need a goal from him, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We do. What's going on here? Why's he got a bib back on? Oh, Joe, he's knackered.
He'll be all right. I'm sure he'll be all right. Look,
Come on, Joe.
Just protecting him. Look, he's running.
He's all right. Conway coming on, third highest scorer in the division, Dad.
We'll sort it.
Finner's ass coming off.
Ireland.
I know, I was going to say, not a very Irish name, is it? Tommy Conway coming on is very Irish.
Yeah,
Irish and Scottish, isn't it?
Yeah, but Finner's ass.
Finner's ass, yeah.
Yeah, Finn, I get it.
Finn, yeah. Well, maybe that's the Irish.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Come on, Joe. Ball played up. So I know Peru got the goal. I know he got the goal, but I don't understand when we're trying to hold the ball up and we're going long like that. What is the point in taking Joseph off? I sound like I'm banging a drum here, but it's just game state. Do you know what I mean, Dad? Game state. Yeah. We're going to lose a lot with Rothwell.
I see what you mean. It's just the energy, isn't it? And we look at Peru there, just so lackadaisical, isn't it, in terms of the way he runs about the pitch. I mean, he's getting back. Fair play to the lad.
Move forward to the mic.
Yeah, fair play. He's getting back.
We'll see him move the seat forward if you want. Matt Clark. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I do not like this. Come on, Leeds.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
You said this last time and they went through on goal.
I mean, we've got 7 minutes plus
Clark.
time.
Absolutely.
That's a lovely ball. I've got to be fair. Oh, I mean, that left back did so well knocking that in there.
Right. So do you see what I mean? You keep saying we're all right, and then they do that.
Yeah. I must admit, I didn't expect this.
Corner. Borough.
Yeah. Come on, Leeds. Come on. Just give us some joy. Come on. Come on, lads. Let's keep it tight. Come on. It's a lovely ball in. Come on. Yeah, well done, Melier.
Well done.
You get the free kick as well. Good lad. Fair play to him, Connor. You know, that was a pressure ball in. And I think he played that well.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Going to get a big cheer now, Ethan.
Ethan Ampadu.
Here he comes, the man. Sam Byram. And Leeds are going to play this for time. So what do you reckon, Connor? Ampadu on now. Then there's going to be another sub in about 3 minutes' time. It's going to be Radzizani, isn't it?
Don't mind it. Don't mind it.
It's just winding down the clock, which I don't agree with. I don't think they should be making tactical substitutions in the final 5 minutes of a game. I don't think they should be doing that. I think it should be outlawed. But it's working for us now. I don't care.
I think it should be outlawed.
Because I don't think it takes a sting out of the game. I think it's just coaches play. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's another form of cheating.
Well, who cares? Are you bothered?
I don't agree with it. It's not the way. It's not the spirit of the game.
What if Joe Rothwell was injured and we had to get out of 10 men?
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, melee with the kick anyway. Approaching 85. Rothwell's off that road. Is Peru offside there? He's offside. Come on. You're giving them a free kick. You dozy git. Flapping heck, Peru. Goal. How can you be offside from a goal kick? Conway. Dokes. Come on.
He could have done better.
Oh, did you need to do that, Strout? You had an absolute bag of time. What a game for Ampadu to come into, man. 5 minutes. What a game for him to come into.
Shouldn't this be where Gila is coming on now, Connor?
Gila, yeah, it should be. It should be, really.
It should be, really, shouldn't it?
Peru, man. I swear to God.
I mean, in a way, I'm going against the way I feel about the game. I'm thinking, let's get Radzizani on.
Radzizani? Chairman.
Ramazani.
Matt Clark.
I knew I'd say that at one point.
Go out.
But let's get him on the pitch, because offense is the best.
What is that for a header, Ampadu? Ampadu's just absolutely 50p-headed it. Have we got it? We have.
We have.
No. Oh, okay. I don't know how we've not won that. I mean,
that's got to be a foul.
Referee
it's
impact.
Got to be a foul. He's let play go on. Like a foul.
By the way, that looked like we had a right opportunity there, didn't it? It looked like we had like 2 over.
Yeah, but what do you do here, Connor? Do you shore it up or do you go on the offensive?
This is a tough one. That's why I'm not a coach. Edmondson.
I mean, we literally are in the last probably 7 or 8 minutes. I mean, naturally, I'm inclined to send on an attacker rather than shore it up. But I think Gilabodji would be a good introduction at this stage as well.
Oh, this is hard to watch. This is a really, really hard watch. Edmondson. This is really going to test Leeds' defensive prowess here.
But we just need to be on the front foot a bit more, Connor. I don't like this way of protecting a lead.
We're not good at
we're
this.
Just 3 or 4 yards off the play all the time.
We are, yeah, exactly. It gives them way more opportunity. Way more opportunity. Edmondson coming forward.
It's just stupid. I just don't get it. You need to be in at the ball.
Oh, shit.
And they're knocking it around well.
Come on, Solomon. Read the game, man. You get a touch on that. We go up the field a little bit, fella. Why are we not tight to Ben Doak?
Well, I don't understand why we're not tight. All of a sudden, we're just slackened up.
Yeah, Leeds have dropped. At least. Right. Come on. Get up the pitch. They've just kicked the ball out for a frigging throw-in. Come on.
He's a good lad, him, isn't he?
He's quality. He's absolutely. He's only 21. Hayden Hackney. What a player. Yeah. He's going to go to the top, him. Yeah. He ain't going to be there for long. They always produce good young players there, don't they, Borough?
Yeah.
And that's a foul throw. Okay, Solomon's done really well. Just pass it. Well done. Rothwell closed down, does really well. Rodon, keep the ball, Leeds. Keep the ball. They can't come forward if you're keeping the ball.
This is what it's about now, isn't it? It's about keeping the ball. It's about just being clever.
Ampadu, that's shit, Ampadu. Ethan Ampadu is captain. Don't give the frigging ball back to him. Ethan Ampadu, that is shite.
He's off the pace. And he forces Rodon into that.
All Ethan Ampadu's fault. That he's cost Max Ferber a fucking yellow card.
That was just juvenile play.
That is really
just put his whole team under pressure there.
Really poor from Ampadu. Really poor. He's put Leeds massively under pressure here. Jesus. That's not you know who, by the way. It's upstairs. Burlasser here. Good player again. Got to be better on the ball.
So this shouldn't be a problem. I mean, this is central. Maybe 25 yards out from goal.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. We've just got 3 in the ball.
Oh God.
We should be able to easily defend this, unless this is a rocket into the top corner.
We'll see. He's going to go for it, doesn't he?
He does.
Central, 30 yards out. Burlasser, gone for it.
Yeah, I'll
take that. Take that.
I mean, that's 3 points, isn't it?
Well, too soon.
No, I don't mean 3 points in terms of the game. I mean 3 points in terms of rugby, Connor.
Oh.
See, look at that. I mean, that's what we were talking about earlier. That was such an easier opportunity for Dan James. And look at the harder one. Boom.
The toughest chance, and Dan James roofs it. Yeah, calm down.
That's him all over, isn't it?
Yeah, it's him all over. 50-50 or 60-40.
40-60.
Solomon turns on a dime to play it. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, Harrison. Be strong. Well done.
Good. Now, this is where I want to see some of the old Leeds. Just play it down in the corner and waste time. And I know lots of people say, well, hang on, Ian, you were talking about the spirit of the game earlier. I don't care. Let's get it down there.
when it's Leeds, it doesn't matter.
Just start playing with it round that quadrant.
Yeah.
That'll really hack them off, and we'll get another free kick.
Yeah, exactly. Play the game. Keep the ball there. At least 30 seconds. Solomon.
Go back down there.
In that corner.
No, so we give the ball back to them. Just being just a bit cleverer.
Have you ever seen a team? Have you ever seen
the ball straight back to them?
How many times do you see a team keeping the ball in the corner? Let's try keep it in the corner. Third pass, we beef it out for a goal kick. You've got diminutive people on the pitch and good possession players like Peru and Solomon, and you don't even keep it in the corner.
No. And we've got Smoke like Solomon. He can easily do that. He knows how to do it. And just get one of their big meatheads coming up and slapping it. We've got a free kick in the corner.
7 minutes added on. Ball into the corner here. Ball played in. Ampadu. Is it going to corner again? Looks like it's still on the pitch. Road on, roofs it clear. We've got to get seconds here. Latte lat all over Dan James, but they've still got the ball here. 7 fucking minutes. Where have they got that from? Where have they got 7 minutes from? Joe Rothwell, brilliant. Oh, but it's a bad pass. And Borough somehow get an interception there. They've done actually quite well there. Rothwell did so well to start with, but they've gone right the way back to the keeper. These are pressure moments for Leeds United. Massive pressure moments. A 3 points here would be huge. Edmondson, Leeds win it again. Tanaka gets in front of it. Joel Peru here. Really good moment here for Leeds. Dan James on the overlap on the right-hand side. Plays it inside. Tanaka! Yeah! Oh, it's that little Yankee kid. Yes! Brendan Aronson.
That's it.
Get it!
Go on, Leeds.
Leeds on the counter-attack. Signs.
How did Tanaka not score that
Tanaka.
one?
I didn't know how that didn't go in. It's 3-1 to Leeds. Jesus. Freaking Christ. Christ. Leeds have racked up the points. 3-1. Get in there. Brilliant. Fantastic.
I want to see that again.
Jesus
really want to
Christ, how was that gone in?
It's Aronson, doesn't it? But I really want to see that game.
How was that gone in?
I mean, the first and the third goals have been a bit strange, haven't they?
Is it Peru again?
Messy. Well, he's the assist man, Peru. That's a great ball from Dan James.
Oh,
it's Tanaka, isn't it?
No, I think it's Aronson.
Let's have a look at this one behind.
It bumbles in off Tanaka.
So
Aronson.
He's the last. He hits it there.
Tanaka.
Oh, he passes it.
Yeah. He passes it. Aronson.
Oh, that's fantastic from Tanaka.
So good from Tanaka.
I mean, he's so unselfish.
He's just clever, isn't it? He's just clever.
Selfless is the word, not unselfish.
And he bumbles in.
Bumbles off.
Bumbles off, Brendan.
You know, why not?
Yeah, my great German sausage. It's a great result for Leeds United. That's me, fucker. Oh, Leeds are in again. Solomon.
Could it be
Aronson. Come on, let's.
Oh, no, it can't. I mean, he passes to a Middlesbrough player, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You're playing for Leeds.
Yeah.
Still.
Hold on, I'm gonna send Jimmy a message. Hold on.
Hey, you, Jimmy. Oh,
Jimmy, where are you at? Jimmy, it's Jimmy. Come on, you've gone. Joy Division love will tear us apart again. He sent me that. He sent me that at 1-1. What size shall I get you, pal? Get yourself an extra large, my friend. Jimmy Blade, number 2 on the back. Get in there. Schmidt comes on in
the 94th minute.
Yeah. And Gilavogi, who is literally there just for a good time, isn't he?
Oh, he just wants to be partying this boy. Party time.
He's just having a great time. I
mean, there's Rothwell. He's our man, isn't he? I would love to see more Schmidt, Connor.
Yeah, we're going to be live. We're going to be live on the instant match reaction afterwards, guys. Make sure you come and have a watch. Oh, okay. Brilliant. At 3-1.
We'll take it, Connor, won't we? We'll definitely take it. Look at Farke. I wonder if he's going to be there, doing the round of applause. He probably will do, won't he? Like giving it all this.
Yeah, he will. He will. Ball played him. Gilavogi, well done. Good pressure. Schmidt comes away with it. Oh, Schmidt. Oh, he's done well. Nice touch. Aronson here. Come on. Oh, well, okay. I don't mind it. We could probably get him in transition here, couldn't we? Brendan Aronson. Aronson going into the corner. Good feet. Well done. Great feet. Solomon. Isaac Schmidt. Solomon. Schmidt. Well done well. He's a player. And he wants it all the time, doesn't he, as well? Yeah. Leeds going to win a throw in here, maybe. I tell you what does it show us about our substitutes? We'll talk about that in the instant match reaction, but what does it show us about the impact of the subs? Schmidt.
It just looks so
good. Tanaka, brilliant. Verba.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll win that. Schmidt just looks good, doesn't he? Schmidt just looks good. Schmidt looks like a good player. He looks like a proper player.
You can see it, can't you? I mean, any football person watching this could see that in Schmidt straight away. He just looks so comfortable on the ball. Yeah, that's Scummer. He's not very happy, is he?
Tanaka, touch. Come on. Dyke still goes all the way back home. 1.5 minutes left. Matt Clark. coming out with it. Leeds 3. Oh, it's a massive comfort blanket, that, innit? Massive comfort blanket. Can sit back now.
We don't. I mean, it did have a feel about the Leicester game last season, didn't it?
It does have a feel of that, yeah.
I know they were way better than us on the night. We just came away and robbed them, but it's been more of an even game tonight. But just that feel about
it. It has. Guys, if you stay on this as well, you'll be automatically redirected to the instant match reaction. Just stay on with us.
Oh, hang on. We're in a game. Oh, potentially.
Schmidt, who looks pretty decent.
More than that.
Yeah, Schmidt looking pretty decent. Just coming on, wants the ball all the time, which I absolutely love. Ball played out wide.
I mean, he looks good, doesn't he?
Schmidt, yeah, he does. He does. So what I keep trying to say, technically, he looks really nice.
Two-footed as well.
Yeah, really nice on the ball. Matt Clark coming away with it. Not long left now for Leeds to hang on.
I mean, everything's good about this, Connor. We've got the 3 points as it stands. You know, as it stands, we've got an extra 2 goals as well in the GD.
Yeah, extra 2 goals. Yeah, Borough coming out wide now. Pause. Don't concede now, Lee. Schmidt does well. Gets his body in the way of it.
He does, yeah.
Finazar's coming in. Yes. Oh, that's a cruncher from Rodon. I love it. Rodon's he's crippled himself there, and he Rodon. They're coming away with it. Latte Lath. Don't let him score. Come on. Latte Lath.
I like him, you know.
And Bergzorg. Tanaka's everywhere. Tanaka is absolutely everywhere. Al Tanaka.
Look at that.
Al Tanaka's he's covering everything, isn't he?
If we went up, is he a call for a signing? If we went up,
is he a call for a signing?
Yeah.
Is the Pope Catholic?
What do you reckon?
Is he a call for signing?
Would you?
Yeah!
Get in, Leeds.
Go in. Big win. Get in. Right, everyone. We're going to be there on the instant match reaction. We will see you in a few.
Go on,
get in.